Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. The Women's World Cup group stage is almost at its conclusion. Group A is done. Now we've got the final day of second match days. It's Germany versus Colombia, where the winner will pretty much guarantee themselves a place in the knockout. So a lot at stake today, a very big match between two sides we haven't watched yet live on the stream in this tournament. So a very exciting game, a game with a couple unknowns. Should be really interesting. You excited for this one?
I am. I mean, Germany looked very good in their opening game. I'm really excited to see them play once again today.
I don't know, they only scored 6.
Only 6, so we could see a better performance today.
Yeah.
But I think, as we've kind of learnt, Colombia are also a good side. They beat South Korea. Was it 2-0 in the end? Or Korea Republic?
I believe so, yeah.
But they played really well. So they'll give Germany a game today. Don't think they're going to roll over. Don't think that Germany are going to batter them. This will be a good game. This will be closer than most people think.
It should be. And, well, one player to pick out immediately, as ITV are doing as well, Linda Caicedo. Why is she so dangerous?
I mean, she's so young. How is she so young but so good? It is beyond me. You know, she was absolutely brilliant against South Korea, and she will cause Germany problems today. They will not have it easy. And if she gets in the right opportunity, she will score. She'll create chances. She'll put their Germany defence will be under pressure at times in this game. They've got to be ready for that. They've got to be aware of the threat that Colombia pose.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, we know that, Caicedo, 18 years old, first player to score in 3 World Cups in the span of 12 months, of course.
Crazy.
Scoring in the U17 and U20 Women's World Cups before getting the call up to the national side. And yeah, she's been exceptional at this tournament.
She's very good.
And she's probably their best chance of getting something out of today's game. Shall we look at the lineups then to see who the two sides are pitting against each other? Now, of course, Germany can confirm themselves a place in the next round with a victory today. Colombia can't, but they will pretty much put themselves in a very good position with one game remaining. So, yeah, they'll pretty much put themselves through.
Yeah.
Okay, Germany then. Of course, we are in Sydney today to start. The Germany lineup, it's a 4-2-3-1. Mela Flums in between the sticks. No surprises there. Very, very good goalkeeper, the Wolfsburg shot stopper. Flat back 4 then. Huth is at right back, who many people remember played as a winger at the last tournament, alongside Dawson, Hendrich and Hagel. In the pivot, it's Lena Oberdorf, the young players woman at the Euros last year, alongside De Brits. Then Brand, Mugel and Buell make up the 3, just behind captain Alexandra Popp. As for the opposition, it is of course Colombia. They line up in a 4-3-3. Perez in between the sticks. Flat back 4 of Arias, Carabali, Arias and Vanegas. Across the 3, it's Bedoya, Captain Montoya and Andrade. And then the front 3 of Uzme, Ramirez and Linda Caicedo. Very, very strong.
Yeah, two very good teams to first. I mean, Germany, obviously, as you said, you mentioned there, Oberdorf, young player, tournament at Euros. They were the Euros finalists. And
the top scorer?
I think so. But speaking of Pop, I mean, obviously, magnificent player, world-class player. Yeah. And, they got to the final of the European Championships last year. Could they have won it if Pop was fit? Possibly. Who knows? But they are still a very good side. And, I mean, having Pop leading the line, magnificent player. She scored. She only got 2, didn't she, against Morocco in the first game?
Yeah, only 2 in that opener, I think.
So she's going to want to get some more for her account. But magnificent striker, very, very dangerous, and Colombia will be up against it today. But saying that, as I said, they're a good team. I think they'll defend they'll be very, very sharp defensively. They'll be aware of the threats. They're probably going to sit back, sit quite deep, and hope they can get the ball to Linda Caicedo. And if they get the ball to her, she's going to cause them problems. Only 18 years of age, but still a very, very good player.
Yeah, by the way, welcome Matthew to the stream. I saw that you were in chat just before we went live, so thank you for joining us. But yeah, make sure to say hi if you are just tuning in. 10 minutes till kick-off. What should we talk about? Well, there's been a lot of games already today.
There has.
Should we touch on the other game in the group?
Yeah. I mean, Morocco, are they out now?
Morocco are fine. They won.
Did they win?
They won 1-0.
I thought they lost. Okay.
Morocco won 1-0, meaning that if they beat Colombia in the final match day, they could progress depending on today's result. So it's all to play for in that final game.
By Germany. South Korea are out though.
South Korea are not confirmed out.
How?
Because if there's a victor, if I think if Germany lose and South Korea win, if South Korea then could beat Germany next week, and they'd get through.
Right.
I think, but that would also rely on the other game being a win for.
They're out. They're out
For Colombia. So yeah, South Korea would take a minor miracle to get through after 2 successive losses. But yeah, it's not all bad. Not horrendous for tournament for them, and they could still restore some pride by beating Germany in the final match
to be
day.
fair, Morocco have done well to get themselves back in it after getting absolutely torn apart by Germany, and I think that's what with Germany, that is what they can do. Colombia are a good side, don't get me wrong, but they have the ability to tear anyone apart. As I said, you get the ball to Pop in a good position, she will tuck it away. Players like Magul, very, very good, very, very talented, and defensively, they're very unlikely to concede. That very strong back four protected by De Brits and Herberdorf and Fröms in net. I mean, I said she was going to be keeper of the tournament, so
would make sense to be fair.
They're very strong in both departments.
Obviously, kept a clean sheet in the opener. Could keep a clean sheet today. It's going to be difficult. I think Colombia are much stronger than Morocco. They do have some good attacking talents.
They do, but
I know we've mentioned Caicedo like 40 times now, but Linda Caicedo plays for them.
She is it. She is Colombia.
They've still got is it Ramirez? Yeah, Ramirez leading the line. They've got Usme as well. Not a terrible front three, but yeah, Caicedo definitely the pick of the bunch. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game to see whether Colombia can break down Germany and whether Germany can be as dominant as they were in the opener.
I think it's for Germany. Obviously, they are one of the favourites going into this tournament to be right up there at the sharp end when it comes to the latter stages.
You'd expect them near the final, semis, final, maybe a shot quarterfinal exit, but
possibly.
Yeah, I think that you definitely expect them to go deep. Of course, they are in Group H though, so they do have to play Group F, which I believe is the. Yes, it is. It's the France, Brazil, Jamaica groups. So
whoever they get is going to be very difficult.
Well, they might get Jamaica, which would be.
But if Jamaica get through, sure, that's testament to a decent side.
Well, it would have meant they're beating Brazil. Yeah. So if you can beat Brazil, you can beat Germany.
Or at least draw to Brazil.
Yeah, indeed. So it's going to be interesting. Germany will have a tough round of 16 tie regardless. Who do you think they'd rather play out of France, Jamaica, Brazil?
Jamaica. And if not Jamaica, I'd probably say Brazil, because you look at the game yesterday, France looked very good. They looked very, very strong. Brazil were a bit hit and miss. So I definitely think they want to avoid France at all costs. If they top the group, they should do that.
Okay, indeed, yes. But and they'll be hoping that Jamaica can draw with Brazil in that final match. Yeah, and then in terms of Group A, which is now finished, we'll quickly talk about that before we get into some predictions for this match. Group A, through are Switzerland and Norway. Do you think that's the most interesting teams for the rest of the tournament?
Yeah, it is. And obviously going into the tournament, if you told me those two went through, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's exactly what you predicted. You put Switzerland, Norway, New Zealand, Philippines.
But the way the group turned out, the way it kind of happened, I didn't expect Norway to
lose their
first game, draw their second, and then win 5-0 on the last game to get through. And New Zealand. For me, New Zealand, if they hadn't thrown it all against the Philippines, they'd be through. They'd got 7 points.
Yeah.
They threw it all away, and that really cost them.
It did, and I think that'll be that'll be painful for them. Obviously, they are the first Women's World Cup hosts to be knocked out in the group stage. Obviously, that could be matched tomorrow by Australia. Join us for that one. Should be an interesting game, Canada versus Australia.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now then, Germany, Colombia. What is your prediction for the game? And chat, make sure to put your predictions in as well if you're tuning in.
I think it's a bit obvious. Germany will take this one home. It won't be easy, but they definitely will get the win across the line. I will go 2-0 to Germany with goals from Pop and De Brits.
Yeah, okay.
But I think Colombia will give them a good game, but Germany will just have too much quality.
Yeah, I will go. Ooh, I want to say Germany will win this comfortably, but I also think Caicedo will score. I'll go. What do you go?
2-0.
2-0. I will go 3-1 then. I think I'll go for. I think Linda Caicedo is going to score for Colombia basically.
Right.
And Germany will take the lead. I think it'll be a consolation for Caicedo. I think Germany will go. It'll be Pop to open the scoring. I then think Pop might get one. And then Pop will round it off.
Oh, it's a Pop hat-trick.
Pop hat-trick. And then Caicedo with a late consolation goal.
To give the massive Colombian support.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a very loud and proud Colombian Colombian support for this team. They've been
I said
very
that Brazil
decent.
as well. I do think it helps they kind of match with Australia.
Yeah, the colour scheme.
Because there will be Australian fans just sitting there in their Australian shirts. But, big support for Colombia, big support for Germany as well. Both sets of fans realising that they've got, both teams are decent. You've got to get behind them at major international tournaments like this. But big game for Colombia to try and prove that.
But also, Colombia haven't had a load of success in recent years with the men's side. They've had success before. Obviously, World Cup 2014 and James Rodriguez. That was a great period for them.
Yeah.
But recently, they've not had that same success. This women's team could get through. There's every chance. Even if they lose today, they should beat Morocco on Thursday. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ryan Tune, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. The classic high full stop. Great to see you, Ryan. And then Matteo telling us some more transfer news with regards to Betis. Apparently, we're in advanced talks with Lanzini, hearing it might be completed by next week. That would be a fantastic signing.
Yeah, he's very good.
Betis are absolutely flying in the market. Fair enough.
I say, Champions League football next year, surely. Calling it now, Betis top 4.
100%. I mean, if there's anything like my Betis team in FM, they'll be winning consecutive titles in half a decade.
All right. Yeah. Why is that the Colombia manager?
Is the Colombian manager in the crowd today?
Which seems weird that they capped him.
It might be like an important member of Colombia.
Yeah, could be a random man because he's president.
Could be Nelson Abardia, the manager. Or it could be like the president's there. Could be the men's team manager potentially. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see when Colombia don't have anyone in their dugout.
Well, they've got a random person.
They've got loads of people in their dugout.
Yeah. 7 people trying to work out what else is going on.
For free, I think. Yeah. Lanzini's out of contract. But yeah.
Wow.
Brilliant. And we're doing great, Ryan. Loving this tournament. We've got 4 more consecutive days, and then we've got a day off.
Hooray.
On the Friday, which will be a nice little day off from streaming. But absolutely loving this tournament and excited for the knockouts coming from Saturday.
Yeah.
Only less than a week away now from those knockouts. But yeah, England on Tuesday. Hopefully England can see out the group as well. Anyway, that is, I think, everything. The game is shortly getting underway. And yet, Matteo, Spain, they are through, of course. It's just the game tomorrow will decide whether they finish top or second. Either way, though, they're going to have quite a nice tie. I think, to be fair, you'd rather finish second and play Switzerland, I think. Like, that's the thing. You don't really want to play Norway.
Norway would give him a game, especially after today.
Yeah.
Winning 5-0.
The winner of that game may actually have a more difficult time with it, but yeah, be interesting to see whether they check who wins.
I think that would be an interesting game, Spain.
I think it would have been a second, but now there's not as much to play. They might both want to lose.
Yeah, true, I suppose.
So they don't have to play Norway.
And now we have to get off to Canada again. Don't want to watch them.
We've watched all of Canada's games so far. We're going to watch their game tomorrow, of course, against Australia. Nigeria, Canada was a good game. So was Canada, Ireland, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's a close one that Katie McCabe scored from a corner. And tomorrow, you can watch Sam Kerr score a hat-trick.
The whole of Villarreal is on VAR today.
Oh man,
wow.
Villarreal.
Just make sure they don't get it wrong. We've got like 20 people sat there.
Is that the whole of Villarreal?
The squad, not the terms of the whole club.
Okay.
But, big game for Colombia. Germany, this should be just a what's it called?
A formality.
Yeah.
Really. This should be quite a comprehensive victory.
But they comprehensive, that's the one. They should be winning today. They should be winning. Thrones back in net after no. Obviously, the lineups got ruined. The lineups were a bit dodgy when Germany played their first game and everyone thought Anke Berger was starting.
Yeah, no. Unsurprisingly, it was Merle Frums. She didn't have a lot to do in between the sticks for Germany. I think she made 4 saves in that match.
She was a bit busier today.
Colombia will hope she'll be a bit busier.
Yeah, definitely. That would be an interesting game. But Caicedo, Uzmi, Ramirez, they've got to take their chances when they come to them.
Yeah. For Germany, only one change, obviously, in the lineup. Melanie Leopolds has been dropped. Do you think that's the right call to bring in Lena Oberdorf?
Yes. That surprised me that Oberdorf was benched for the first game.
Yeah, both quality players. I think, obviously, Leopolds didn't play at the last tournament because she was having a child. Yeah. Because,
the Colombia shirt is brilliant.
It's a nice shirt. I might have to consider a copy of that with Linda Caicedo on the back. But yeah, depending on what number she is. Anyway, Alexandra Pop scored in last 6 major tournament appearances,
Wow,
has
what a
8
record
goals across them. That's just this. Hang on, no, that's not across 6 major tournaments.
That's rubbish.
That's the last 6 appearances. That's just this tournament and last tournament. That's the Euros.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's no way she's played 6 major tournaments. But yeah, anyway, Germany get us started in this match here in Sydney. What could be a very important match to decide who goes through in Group H. But yeah, Colombia in possession now. They've won it back. Strong challenge from Leopolds.
She's on the pitch, so she's done.
Oh, not Leopolds. No, why she's the one I thought it was. But yeah, Pop putting the pressure on. Unsurprisingly, the Colombia goalkeeper unfazed.
Centre half did not appreciate the little shove off the ball there from Pop. Just had to chase it down.
Yeah, and it goes without saying, guys, as always, we will get some of the names wrong early in today's broadcast. Apologies for that. But yeah, we'll try and get them right.
We know Caicedo.
We do know Linda
Caicedo.
Caicedo.
Back there from Overdorf.
And we should know most of the Germany team.
Yeah.
There's no changes really from last summer. Other than that Hooper's now right back, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's done the inverse of Rachel Daly. Anyway, Colombia now with the ball. It's a free kick and a chance actually to at least get a shot on target if they can put this in the box.
Just loft
It's a bit of a deep one, but ball lifted into the box, headed away well by Pop, I think that was. And now,
defensive duties.
Everywhere on this pitch is Alexandra Pop. Here is Linda Caicedo. Most exciting player Colombia have on their roster.
I didn't think anyone was there. I thought it was just
everyone
should leave it.
I just went through the goalkeeper in that spot. But yeah, Colombia currently in possession. It's with their back line. Now with Perez in between the sticks. Half of Colombia's back line is called Arias, so that should be slightly easy to learn. And it's Arias winning the ball.
Okay,
bundled over there is it Montoya? No, number 11. Usme, who apparently starts through the middle.
Yes. She dropped deep.
Yeah.
That is standing
so
page,
yeah, the Colombian manager is suspended for today's game. I'm
What did he
guessing
do?
picking up a red card in the opener, so he's in the crowd.
Well, what are you getting sent off
Watching
at World
on.
Cup for? What are you doing?
No, I'll back it. I respect it. Fighting. But also to win. What happened in that match?
You won the game, mate. What are you sent
Well,
off
they
for?
won 2-0. What did he say?
I don't know.
Under a little bit of pressure there, the German left back Hagel, but spends it long. Back now with Colombia. And this is Montoya. Arias sends it down the line, looking for Ramirez, looking for any sort of attacker, but Merla Frums will go saunter out and collect that ball. So far, Colombia going very direct, hoping just to sort of catch Germany out in the counter. I don't really know much about Ramirez, but from what I've seen, she looks to be someone that likes running behind. So maybe looking for the run of Ramirez, but also obviously looking for Linda Caicedo. Speaking of which, is now on the ball. Loses out.
Who's playing where? Because I thought Uzma was up front, but she seems to be
She seems to be on the
field.
left. I don't know. Maybe attack
Caicedo's
midfield.
on the left. Yeah.
Caicedo's definitely on the right. Caicedo's definitely on the left. There we go. Self
Who's
it.
on the right? Number 15's on the right.
I think so. Ramirez is through the middle, and Andrade, the number 16, is on the right. Usme attacking midfield, and then Bedoya and Montoya as the pivot.
That's one of the worst six. That's one of the sixes I've seen printed. That's definitely it looks like 5 on the number 16 shirt. Yeah, foul there on from Vinay.
Definitely not 15. They don't have a 15.
Okay. Martina Voss Tecklenburg. What a name.
That is
Also,
quality.
what a
Yeah.
manager.
Was she in charge of Germany in the last tournament? I think she was.
Yeah,
wasn't she?
Euros.
Been around for a while. Ball in from Germany, not good. Over sort of everyone out for a Colombia goal kick.
As I said earlier, I feel that if Germany had Pop in that Euros, they might have won it.
Yeah. Yeah, possibly. I think they have obviously a very good side. And yeah, definitely could have done more in that game. Clara Buhl should be hoping to get on the score sheet. Only 1 goal in 4 World Cup appearances, but obviously this is only a second World Cup.
Yeah.
So, and based on that, either she didn't play a lot or Germany got grouped at the last tournament. I'd imagine it's the former. Can't imagine Germany were grouped. Anyway, Colombia now, and it's Perez in between the sticks for this goal kick.
These goal kicks are looking for Caicedo every single time.
Well, that one's gone a bit more direct. Ramirez trying to challenge in the air. Urbadorf wins that quite comfortably though. Now Carabali on the ball. Lovely turn that to get away from Alexandra Pop. Looking for Caicedo out wide. Won by Usme in attacking midfield. And now Montoya sends it long. Looking for Andrade down this right hand side. Andrade, nice footwork. Gets it to the byline. And ITV is struggling.
No, everything's struggling.
Oh. Wi-Fi is struggling. Apologies for this, guys. But yeah, for some reason our internet has gone down. Fantastic. Hopefully you can still hear us.
Yeah, no, we're still
But yeah, we're still live. Everything else is struggling. Anyway. Bear with us. Hopefully we can reconnect to our Wi-Fi. In the meantime, chat, how is everyone getting on? If anyone else is watching the game, please do update us with what's going on. Unfortunately, our Wi-Fi is struggling a little bit here.
Well, I thought it's bad.
But yeah, just trying to connect. Then hopefully we can get back to the game. It has been. There we go. Back to the game. No goal from that, thank God. We haven't missed anything too big.
Nope.
Apologies for that, guys. We do now have the game back. But yeah, Clara Bull just losing the ball on that left-hand side there. Very nice Germany shirt. Obviously the same Germany shirt that the men's side wore at the last Euros.
Yeah.
Or a very similar shirt at least. I think it is the same. But yeah, very nice shirt. Arias now on the ball for Colombia. Goes long, and it's won back by Germany. Urbadorf looking for Pop. Well dealt with there.
What the nation? It's the Nations League. The men's team wore the women's shirts to.
Oh.
It's one of the things to like promoting the Women's World Cup.
That does make a lot more sense. Why I've seen that shirt. I was going to say I've definitely seen Nico Schlotterbeck wearing that. But yeah,
pretty smart actually from Germany to do that.
Other than that has confused me, but for everyone else, yeah, that's a great marketing ploy. Caicedo. Now Venegas. Back to Caicedo.
So I'm enjoying a bit of the ball, eh?
She switches the play. Here is Arias, the right back. Now into Andrade. Ramirez. Can she get around the number 23? No, she can't. Great defending from Dorsoon there just to see her out, but it will be a Colombia corner now. And a chance for Colombia to get this into the box then.
Yeah.
Colombia's standing manager just looks like a float of fat, like he's the goalkeeping coach or something.
He's not shouting anything, he's just standing there with hands on his hip thinking, why am I here? He's got his big moment, he doesn't know what to do with it.
Indeed.
If they win, he's be like heralded.
Usme. Going to put this ball into the box now. Looking at the back post for one of the centre halves, just wide of the mark. Sorry, it was the striker. Ramirez, just wide of the mark.
So fart to the crowd. Let them know that she should have scored. I don't know.
Yeah, goal kick now for Germany. Will it be France to take it? I think it. Well, yeah. Number 23 was stood there like she might take it, but France will take it. Yeah. Pop gets the flick on, looking for Clara Bull. Hasn't come off. One in the air well by Urbadorf.
Urbadorf should get everything. Just cuts everything out.
It's a very nice pivot of Urbadorf and De Brits. And yeah, it makes it very difficult to break Germany down and to play through Germany. De Brits. Nice football. Hagel or Urbadorf. Dorsoon still on the ball, goes back to Hagel, and she'll go back to Fröms. Merla Fröms happy just to hold possession for the moment, and now she goes long with it, looking for Alexandra Pop again. Pop can't get there, gets to the second ball though, then lifted up by, I think is it Shula, I want to say? Shula doesn't start, it's Magul. But yeah, the attacking midfielder. Ball in. Looking for the winger, Brand. Hasn't come off though. Now Caicedo. Gets caught in possession by Urbadorf. Here's Hoof. She can dink it into the box, headed away by Colombia. And now Brand. Magul. Can she get the okay, what Colombia are doing really well at the moment is just stopping Germany from getting shots away. Just forcing them into difficult areas where they can't really do anything. Ball into the box from Germany, claimed well by Perez in the Colombian goal.
Good goal kick in there. Just alert to it. Just Colombia just do what they need to do. They're not trying to overcomplicate it. Just
not a bad ball in from
here.
Youth.
They're letting the
no
ball
on
in.
it though.
Keeper's going to come and get it. No one's getting there. Lovely. Chance wasted. And they've kind of just managed to iron that out.
Yeah, they've just got to keep Germany quiet for as long as possible and then try and spring something on the counter-attack. I would say I think Germany definitely the stronger side here. Colombia will be well aware of that. But they've got the talent in certain areas, players like Linda Caicedo, like Ramirez, that can make the difference. They can get on the score sheet and could could change the tide of this game. But it's going to be difficult. Germany are a very, very good side. Now it's with Pop. Tries to flick it towards to De Brit, sorry. Now Caicedo on this left-hand side. Hoof forces her to use Venegas. Now Caicedo, nice pass from Venegas. Montoya, under pressure. Caicedo, Venegas, Montoya. That is lovely football. It's gone off the pitch apparently. That is a shame. They played a really nice link-up on that left-hand side. One touch, two touch football.
Must have been close. Like, couldn't have been off by that much.
No. The Brits. Into Magul. Wanted Brand as an option. Going to have to go alone. And that's really good from Arias there. Daniela Arias just to force the ball off the pitch. Now for Germany throw.
Yeah, smart defending. Again, that's all it needs. Smart defending. Doesn't need to be rushing around, panicking, smashing it clear all the time. Just little touches, keep them out, not letting them through, drag them down like that.
Lovely turn from Brand. But yeah, held back by Montoya. She's been involved a lot so far, the captain. Both stopping forward passes, cutting out those forward passes, and stopping people running.
Yeah, done really well.
Cutting out forward passes and cutting out legs.
Yeah, perfect. Got you on for your captain. Exactly what I say.
Yeah. Germany now to put this ball in. It's number 2, Hagel, the left back, on the right hand side of the pitch here. And we'll whip this in, looking for a German head. They've got a bit of presence from these. Of course, Alexander Pop, but also Hendrik and Dorsoon could both challenge from this set piece. If they're gone up for it, they may well only send Pop up. Ball into the box. Pop gets a touch on. I think it may have come from a Colombia player, not in the eyes of the referee. Pop's not happy about that at all. She just makes her feelings very clear to the referee.
Almost begging her to make it a corner.
Let's have a look.
No, she's right.
She made the wrong call though, the ref.
Pop is very right.
Yeah, came off the head of Venegas.
Fuming, Alexander Pop.
Yeah.
That must be frustrating. Like when you know the official. I mean, it is frustrating. When you know the officials got it wrong, and you know there's nothing you can do to change their mind.
Yeah. Andrade. Sorry, it was me. Ball down the line, looking for Andrade. That's just going to be a German throw though. Apparently that went off the field. Arias couldn't quite get there. Hagel. Now Erberdorf. And she finds Hoof. Back now with Hendrik. And Dorsoon. Here is Hagel. Now Fröms. Germany's first spell of, consistent possession for most of this game. Every time they've tried to come forward a bit too aggressively, not really held onto the ball, but holding onto it now. Here's De Bretz. And now Hagel again. Fröms.
I think if Germany can keep it for a minute or two, try and build up some a nice chance, they will cause Colombia a problem, but they're just being too disruptive. They can't get into that rhythm that we saw against Morocco.
No. Hoof. Hendrik.
But if someone's down for Germany in the centre circle, I don't quite know who it is.
We'll have a look. It is... It's Alexander Pop.
I had a suspicion.
Holding her shoulder.
It's side.
For a challenge.
Was it shoulder or side?
Thought it was her shoulder, but I might be wrong. Yeah, just thrown to the ground there by Daniela Arias off the ball. I think she's predicting a ball over the top, so pushed Popish is holding her left side.
Just unnecessary there, really.
She's now receiving some treatment from the physios.
Daniela Arias and a bit hide from Alexander Pop for the rest of this game. Germany going to use it as a chance for a drinks break. And so's the manager. She's knackered, needs a rest.
Yeah. Very much so. Martina Vos Tecklenburg.
Yeah. Whereas Colombia using it for more of a team talk in the middle of the pitch. Because they've got a stand. Clearly not just a standing coach. I think he might just be a guy they've had to register someone as a standing coach.
Angelo Marsiglia. Let's have a look. Has he ever coached anything before?
Like it's gonna be like, I don't know, Togo under 17s.
There's an actor called Angelo Massaglia. I don't think that's him.
No.
He's pretending to be a man.
Yeah. It turns out he's actually an actor.
He's a player.
Oh.
You know, according to TNT Sports, he's a player.
Oh, everyone's favourite reliable sports broadcaster.
All they know is that he's Colombian and played for the. I think they've thinged him for the same way football have. So they actually know anything about it. He's got an Instagram. Apparently.
Don't be learning.
No, he's private. So yeah, don't know anything about him.
Random man.
Angelo Marsiglia. There's actually nothing about him.
Bit suspicious.
It doesn't exist. I reckon it's the manager with a disguise on.
Yeah.
And someone is upstairs.
Who's the guy?
With the manager's disguise as the manager.
He's got a stunt double.
Yeah.
He's got his stunt double.
That's pretty much what our standing coach is anyway, because they'd just be listening receiving information from the manager and then just relaying that.
Yeah.
But they just can't have the manager there, because they might.
But in that case, they can't have anything or talk to him. Their little team talking in the middle of the pitch without him. Poor bloke.
Yeah.
Another foul there by
Usme.
That's right. Oh no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was the captain. Oh no, that's the one. Oh no, it wasn't.
Was it Montoya on Margil or?
I think it was Montoya on
Margul.
Yeah, it was like
on Margul.
But yeah, first 17 minutes, not much to write home about. No shots.
No.
No big chances. That's a shove and a half.
Ramirez couldn't quite get there. But yeah.
Push that way and still didn't get there.
Hendrick. Oberdorf. Now Hendrick. Hoof. Look to go back, kicks it into Caicedo and wins herself a throw-in on the far side. I thought they were doing a Mexican wave, but no, Colombia fans were actually just fuming.
Yeah, this is a bit of this is strange. I thought Germany would look a little bit sharper. Colombia played well though. Yeah, good side. Germany were never going to find it easy. But so far, I don't think they're playing as well as they can. There's another missed-time pass, and here come Colombia.
Tries to play it through, but can't.
Still kept alive by Colombia though. Ball bounced around the air.
Pop. De Brits. Pop now back to Hargil and De Brits. Now all the way back to Melafrums. But yeah, as we said, not expecting her to have loads to do today, and so far has had nothing today. Equally, neither is the Colombian goalkeeper. So, and now in behind is Ramirez, just getting there though. Dorsoon manages to knock it back to her goalkeeper, and clattered again.
Yeah.
Is Alexandra Pop.
Very physical side, this Colombia side.
Corbalan? Corbalas, I want to say.
Can't remember.
Carabali.
But again,
right sort of letters
they're
wrong
causing
order.
Pop problems. She's getting frustrated because every time she gets on the ball, she's getting barreled over.
Yeah. Smart though, I mean, it stops her really getting involved. Chelsea fan, welcome to the stream, by the way.
There's a very physical side, Colombia. They are keeping Germany at bay in this first 20 minutes.
Now Hargil. Dorsoon. Hendrick. Oberdorf. Knocks it out wide. Coming inside now is Boole. Hasn't quite come off. Now into the face of Clara Boole. Clara Boole is that number 22. No, it's Brand. Brand and Boole keep switching sides. It's really confusing. Anyway, Hendrick. They saw the great success that England had with it at the Euros, switching Mead and Hemp, and they decided to do the same.
Yeah, quite smart.
Flick on.
Pop's getting scared now. She doesn't get
Boole can't get there. Pop now trying to release Brand down this left-hand side, just about getting there. Julie Brand cuts inside, and that's a huge challenge from Arias. Not Arias, number 5. Bedoya.
One back though by Germany. Keeping it alive, Oberdorf. Brand flicks on the court to no one again. It's poor communication, poor from Germany.
Just about getting there ahead of Ramirez. Hargill going long. And now Pop with a little bit of pressure.
Garibaldi.
And Garibaldi puts it out of play. Garibaldi.
That's
thinking of. Fantastic.
Germany throw. Hargill. Looking to find Pop, but cut out.
Just fan cheering on Germany. Interesting. I don't really care for this game. I think... Well, not that I don't care for the game. I don't care who wins it. Oberdorf. For me, I'd like... Magul. Difficult. Oberdorf. Is that going to fall in? No. That should have been 1-0 Germany, really.
Magul.
Big chance there for... Is it Lena Magul? I believe it's Lena Magul. Big chance. Good amor. Yeah, well, I'm back by Oberdorf in a good area. She feeds it through to Pop. She can't really shoot, but it does fall to Magul, who just gets it stuck in her feet, gets it all crossed up, and Oberdorf then...
Don't quite know who's down on deck for her.
That should have been a goal.
Yeah. Rushes
Missed it with her striking foot, hit her standing foot, cleared away to Oberdorf, and then a load of players throwing themselves at it, though Daniela Arias is now injured following that moment. But now, a corner for Germany.
Putting the pressure on Germany now. Colombia have kept them at bay for a while, but they are pushing. Best chance of the game though to Germany, to Magul.
Ball in, looking for Oberdorf at the back post. Keeper spills it, but claims it in the end.
Bouncing around,
pinballing
between legs, and she managed to just pluck it out. But let off. Because if someone had managed to work out what was going on, she'd be in trouble after just decided to miss it.
Yeah. Arias.
The directness of
play
Colombia
forward.
is working.
Uzme. Montoya. Trying to find Ramirez. Can't quite. Here's Pop. And De Brits. Now Lena Oberdorf. Hendrick. Oberdorf. Dorsoon. Hargill. Back now with Dorsoon. Here is Hoof. At right back finds Boole. Now Oberdorf moves it out wide, looking for Eula Brand, but doesn't pick her out. One back well by Colombia. Arias going down the line. Andrade will give chase. Knocked back to our goalkeeper by Hargill. And now Mela France. Nice ball long. Looking for Pop. Pop flicks on well. Can't quite get there, the number 19. Clara Boole trying to run in behind there, just couldn't quite get to the ball.
Good defending again from Venegas.
Yeah, she's had a number this entire game, Venegas. Done really well to keep close with Boole. Ball into the box, looking for Pop, headed away unchallenged by Carabali.
Carabali,
yeah. Carabali. Yeah. Hoof. Hendricks. Now Oberdorf. That's a fantastic turn from Lena Oberdorf. Needs an option. Here's De Brits. She takes it past one. Moves it to Hargill. Needs a wide option. Eula Brand's gone inside. Here is Magul. Now De Brits. Hargill. Two options down this left-hand side. Can she pick any out? Eula Brand. Can't get there. Huge challenge from Carabali.
Yeah, Colombia remaining resolute. They are not letting Germany through. And at this, just the way this is going, I can see them keeping this up for the whole game because Germany aren't really pushing, as I'd say. I feel like they're kind of obviously they're going for the goal, but Colombia managing to deal with it pretty convincingly. Say it now, Germany probably
The Brits tries to go around the number 17 there, but can't. Arias as well to force her off
and win the throw. Strong first 25 minutes from Colombia. They've looked decent. Germany just not being able to create anything of real opportunity.
Ball up from Uzme.
Very up.
Ramirez putting the pressure on. Now it's with Dorsoon. The Brits. One back by Arias. Uzme. Brand. Here's Magul. 25 minutes gone then. Who do you think's been in the ascendancy?
Well, it's one of those where Germany had the ball but done nothing with it because Colombia have been very, very strong.
And again there, ball forward, cut out by Caicedo.
Yeah,
back now with Germany though.
Germany are going to have to...
Hendrick going on a bit of an individual run. And Hegel sends it long. Pop putting the pressure on. Sorry, Magul putting the pressure on. Karabali, error forced, but it's cleared away by Montoya. And now Germany backtracking a little. But they're fine now. Erberdorf. Hegel. Needs an option. Goes back to Melliframs. Just feel like Germany is struggling to progress the ball. They're very good at holding on to possession, but they're just struggling to take that ball forwards equally. I think once they get one, once they break through the line once, they should get a few more.
Because as soon as Pot gets on the ball, she's clattered into. Magul is being out of the game, and same with Brandt. You know, they can't get the ball to anyone because they're always being marked, or the pass gets cut out. Yeah. It's really good defending for Colombia. Germany kind of just got to sit here and go, well, let's just wait because they can't keep this up all going.
Yeah.
Possibly if Colombia can find a goal somehow.
Andrade. Yeah, a little bit against the run of play. That would be ideal for them. Ramirez can't hold on to that. Dorsoon plays it forwards. That will find Karabali. Sends it long. Ramirez now in a good area. Nice ball from Usme to her. Now to Caicedo on this left hand side. Wants to cut inside. Hoof though knows exactly what she's looking to do in that area. Knows exactly how to deal with it as well.
So if she let fly there, Germany are in trouble.
Boyeda has held on well and then takes a shot along the ground though. Not enough power on it, and Melliframs has no problem just collecting that.
No. Pretty simple for the German keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been intrigued to see how, Colombia should make it to half time like this. I don't think Germany will get a goal by then. But it was the second half that will really matter. But yeah, no, I mean, Linda Caicedo scoring your World Cup debut to be only 18 years of age playing for your national team. Sensational.
An incredible talent.
Yeah.
There's a reason Real Madrid signed her.
Is a player down here for Colombia.
Usme, the attacking midfielder, the number 11, is down now. And Colombian physio is being waved on. Half expecting the manager to come on. And this could be a change, I think. No, just talking to Andrade is...
Anyway, it's a bit like clear what's going on. I think we've got the same jacket on and the same lanyard and going, yes, we're all here together.
Yeah.
We're also going to use it as a little bit of a drinks break as well to get some fluid on board.
And in this moment, I'll take to read up Josepha's message. Come on, people, hit that like button and sub to the channel if you like football and a good chat about football. I 100% endorse that message.
Yeah.
So make sure to do everything he says in that message. But yeah, thank you, Joseph. Yeah, get involved in the comments. Get involved in the live chat. I want to hear from you guys on this game so far or anything else to do with football. If you've got any questions, any thoughts, please make sure to put them in the chat. Or even if you just want to say hi. But yeah. Half an hour gone now. Drinks break as we wait for everyone to be fit.
Different instructions being given out to several players on both teams.
Yeah. Germany players all drinking the same orange mixed solution thing. And Colombia with, well, what you'd imagine is just traditional water.
Just Dawson there having an extract that.
Dawson, yeah, potentially just feeling some tightness in her thigh. I mean, I'm not an expert in injuries, but
yeah, I think I'm guessing it's because if it was more of a kind of like comfort thing, she probably should have done it from minute one. So I'm guessing just being precautionary.
Yeah, slight injury, nothing too bad. Something that's annoying her. A little twitch, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't take that advice professionally.
Definitely not. Arias. Flicked on by Andrade, looking for Ramirez. Dorsoon goes back to Frums.
I've seen things like psychologically as a striker, I'd see my opposing centre half getting a leg strapped up and go, well, clearly she's got a bit of discomfort somewhere. Let's put some pressure on her.
Yeah.
Let's foul
Let's
her.
be firm in that next challenge. Yeah, indeed.
Make her feel scared. But, you know, opening half an hour, not much to write home about, apart from that Linda Magoo chance which she kicked the ground. Or miskicked it. Kicked the air.
Ball long now from the German centre half. Pop holds it up well. Brilliant ball up top from Hendrick as well, has to be said. The Brits. Now Eula Brand. Magul takes aim, blocked by Montoya. Brand will put the pressure on. Arias heads it out into this wide area. De Brits under pressure, puts pressure on Andrade. And now that will be a German throw.
It's like it's a release trigger. Whenever a German player shakes up the shoot, you've got Colombian players running at her to get that block in, no matter what it takes. And again, another player down on the floor here for Colombia. It is...
Yeah.
Can't quite pin who that is. Who is... And, I mean... German.
One of the German players with a small teddy bear on the bench.
Looks like a... what's it called? I don't know. Just going to try and use some sewing knowledge, but I can't remember what it's called now. Magoo.
Just about to drop some sewing knowledge in the football chat live stream.
And this is good from Colombia coming forwards now, but they've both lost.
One back
ball.
by Boule. Hendrick. Oberdorf. And ball out wide now from Hendrick off of the field. Hoof can't quite get there. Yeah, Colombia looking to go down this touchline. Then Venegas with the throwing. But yeah, how did Colombia break Germany down in this game? How did they actually get on the ball? How did they actually create some chances?
I think the counter attacks will come. I think they play for the point. They will get their chance. You know, Germany will overload at times. If Germany don't break Colombia down quick enough, they go send more forward, and then obviously that means they've got less back, and then that gives Colombia an opportunity to get them forward. And here again, you know, if one set piece in a good area, get this into the box, put it on one of your on your head of a Colombian shirt, and then just see what happens from there.
Yeah, I consider they're really intelligently just backing her body up into Hoof, then bringing her to ground, or pushing her to ground, wins a free kick.
Again, you know, it's a psychological barrier. If you're Caicedo, you're going to go, well, Hoof isn't a right back by trade, so let's put her under pressure, let's try and cause her problems.
Indeed. Ball in from Usme. Cleared away by Hagel, and I think this may be brought as a Colombia player down.
Again. They are in the war today, Colombia.
I think it's Ramirez, the forward. It is indeed Ramirez. So what happened here then? She tried to flick it on. Dorsin used her body just to put her off balance in the air, and Ramirez fell nastily on her back there, but she's now back up to her feet and play can continue. I think it's a Colombia throw-in on the near side.
Yeah.
Ball long from the fullback, Arias. Montoya lifts it forward, looking for Ramirez, putting the pressure on Ramirez. Nothing comes of it though. And ball out of play, coming off of the Brits.
Yeah. 10 minutes to go to the half. Colombia, they've just got to make it to the half. They're playing
Arias, Ramirez. Trying there to just hold on to the ball, but can't. Cleared away by Dorsoon. And yeah. Arias now. Throws it at the face of Andrade, who can't bring it down. Back now with Carabali. Colombia in possession.
Low. There you go. Now she's gone long.
Trying to pick someone out, but can't. Usme can't quite get there. One back by Andrade now. This is a decent opportunity for Colombia. Some players forward. Ramirez. Ball into the box. Dealt with by Hendrick. Andrade put the pressure on. But yeah. Ackley McKenzie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And yeah. Decent 35 minutes so far. Very combative game. Neither side really able to take control of the matter. Germany definitely looking the better side, but that's nothing more than we expected. But they've not really broken down Colombia. Colombia have been very, very good in defence. They've been very regimented, kept compact, and yeah, Germany struggled to break them down. Yeah, Magul win the ball back there, then foul upon Montoya, so Germany back in possession.
Just about sitting tight, really, for Colombia.
Yeah.
As I said, if they go 0-0 to half time, that's an achievement. Germany have really struggled. They get the ball in good areas and then lose it. They haven't threatened the goal at all.
Brand, that's a magnificent turn. Gets around her marker. Then the ball to Magul is good, but Magul was not on the same wavelength. Montoya, Andrade tries to turn, can't. Ball knocked out of play. Then it will be a Colombia thrown on the near side. Hagel there, just kicking it off. Angelo, the step-in coach there, encouraging his Colombia side on. Bit of ball down the line from Arias. Ramirez holds off the defender really well. Tries to run at Dorsoon. Dorsoon deals with her well though. Can Ramirez get a ball into the box?
Colombia battling very well.
She has, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. Almost getting there though was Usme. She made a run to the near post. I thought she might.
Maybe.
She might just have got there, but no. Couldn't quite. Merle France claims it.
Good last few minutes from Colombia going forwards. They've been brilliant defensively so far, but they've started to come on to Germany a little bit more, but they have got to be careful when they do that.
Yeah. Hendrick. Inside now to Brits. And back to Hendrick. Can she pick out a pass? Lots of forward options here for Hendrick. Goes back to De Brits. And now Hagel. Goes out wide. Boole. Good touch. Back to Hagel. And that's a poor pass inside. De Brits can't get there. Colombia back in possession. Bayoda. Ramirez. Good touch. Takes it in her stride. Now ball won back by Germany. De Brits. Boole. Good challenge that from Arias.
Yeah, again, they're playing they're playing hard but fair, Colombia. Flying into tackles, being strong. I mean, they're putting their bodies on the line at times. I think 4 or 5 players have gone down.
Not getting stuck in. Nagul brought down by Andrade. Now that is awarded as a German free kick. I think Andrade was aware that that was a foul. Just went a little over aggressive on Clara Boole. Uses her body, uses his arm to shove Magul to the ground. Hendrick. 1-2 with Lena with Hoof, who's recovering back into her right back position. Ball over the top from Dorsoon, looking for Eula Brand. Can't quite pick her out. Venegas. Usme to Caicedo. She can cause problems, Linda Caicedo. Into Ramirez. Ramirez turns, needs an option. Is Andrade available to her? She tries to slot it through to Andrade. Well, actually looked to be more of a shot, but not a lot of power or accuracy behind it. Just needed a little deft pass through to Andrade. Every chance Colombia could have scored, but They're generating more opportunities. They're starting to come forward here, Colombia.
Definitely. They're not doing badly at all.
No.
And we expected this. We did expect this. We know they're a good side. We know Germany weren't going to waltz it today.
Here's De Brett. Now Hagel. She's kept that in play. Really well done. And now Magul. Inside to Eula Brand. Nice footwork from Wolfsburg's wide player. Slots it into Clara Boule. Can she get there? Crosses it, hits Karabali. Arias. Now Karabali. Huge challenge that from Eula Brand coming across. Yeah, 14 votes down the poll and chat. You guys have gone 79%. Have gone the way of... Actually, another vote there. So, yeah, just going up and down. 83% Germany, 17% Colombia. Now 79%. Don't know what's going on. Either way, some people voted in the poll chat. Thank you, guys.
Much better. Pop. So the referee having a word with Pop and Arias.
79% Germany, 21% Colombia. So, very tight.
Yeah.
Well, Germany... the dominant side, but it's closer than I expected. I thought more people would have had Germany than Colombia. So
yeah, 20 odd isn't too bad. So usually we see the 90%, 5%, 2% with a draw.
yeah, it doesn't add to 100% that, but close enough.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean. The idea, the concept.
Urberdorf. Now, Clara Boule, Hagel. Brand. Back to Hagel. Now it's with Dorsoon. Boule coming forwards. Needs an option there, Clara Boule. Forced out wide by Arias. And now Colombia. Boyedo wants to go down the touchline. And can, though it's to Eula Brand. Magul. Oberdorf, Brand falls to Pop, and she should finish. Alexandra Pop. It's not often she misses from within the 6-yard box, but just touching that one over the bar.
I did not see her missing that.
It falls up nicely for her, and she just tries to side foot it home, but just wide of the mark. Should have been 1-0 Germany.
Yeah, just poor error there from Pop.
Conrad Benz thinks Colombia will win. Fair enough. Welcome to the stream, Conrad. It's been a while, but welcome back. Yeah. Hoof does really well to hold on to the ball there, despite intense pressure from Caicedo. Then loses out. Colombia with a throw high up the pitch now. And Pop, well, she'll be ruining that. Well, she'll be hoping she doesn't ruin that missed chance come the end of this game. But
7 attempts between them, forced Germany 3. Colombia were the only shot on target, though, very interestingly.
Yeah, Germany missing too many opportunities. They've had Magul now in the box, missing the ball entirely. Pop there, side footing it past the post. Germany need to get more accurate with their efforts.
Yeah.
Fairly sure, though, that Oberdorf's was going on target. It was just blocked by a defender.
Yeah, but
four defenders.
Target, I think.
Not necessarily, because the goalkeeper saves it, but she's on the edge of her box. Still a shot on target.
Yeah,
saved.
Long range.
That's an effort from Colombia, just over the bar. Not bad at all. Earns a round of applause from the Colombian faithful.
They're up for this.
I was going to say, they're on their feet, they're bouncing.
And Colombia,
they're not far away there at all. Just placing onto the roof of the net there.
I think Germany will slightly feel the pressure
quite far,
especially over the last 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, 100%.
Colombia, it was Colombia defending, resolutely against Germany. Now it's become a bit more of an even game. Pressure is on Germany. Another foul there from Arias. Colombia showing that physicality again on the line defending, really.
Yeah. Now Hendrick on the ball. Hoof. Down the line, looking for Eula Brand. Doesn't quite come off. And now it's with Venegas.
Only a minute left of this half then. Colombia, good half for them. Germany won't be happy with how it's unfolded so far.
No.
But there probably will be a substantial bit of added time. So a lot of injuries, a lot of players hit the deck going down.
Yeah.
Might play the way out
Favourably.
travelling.
Arias tries to flick it around the corner. Does so, well, Andrade can't get down the touchline. Dorsoon back now to Merlefrums. And now it's with Hendrik. 1-2 with who? 5 additional minutes in this first half there. Magul knocks it back. Oberdorf put in behind. Pop ain't going to get there though. Perez can claim that one comfortably.
Yeah, 5 minutes then. If Germany can break the deadlock before the half, they'll be very happy. Colombia will want to hold on.
Venegas. Can't really get on the ball there. Colombia. In possession now. Brand there losing out. Now putting the pressure on again. Out of play though. Off of Brand. And that'll be a throw in for Colombia. Venegas on the far side. Caicedo. On Stratton. Brand. Oberdorf. Magul does really well to hold on to that ball. Yeah, goes off the pitch, and now Venegas picks up the ball. Yeah.
No, good half for Colombia. They've done exactly what we expect to see. To be fair, this would cause Germany problems. They were to drop points. Wouldn't make it. Yeah, they can guarantee their qualification.
Yeah.
If they win today, but draw or a loss.
Ordered any more than a free kick there, getting a nasty challenge from Lena Oberdorf there. Just no intention, no malice, just stamping on her foot.
So Oberdorf came flying in there.
Yeah.
I think that's the same intent that Colombia are coming with as well.
Yeah, aggressive challenges, firm challenges, but definitely, well, sometimes over the line, but yeah. Carabali, Arias fails to complete the pass back. And now Pop has kept it in wonderfully. Magul. Back to Pop. Hegel. Now Hendrik. Brand. Lulashi might go down the line. Instead plays it inside. Pop. De Brits. Really nice from De Brits. Andrade forces her out wide. Ball in from Hegel. Cleared away by Carabali. Here's Linda Caicedo. She can drive forwards. Moves it out wide. Montoya has Caicedo down the line. Has Ramirez even further down the line, who she picks out. Ramirez tries to get it through to Caicedo. Gets there though. Firm challenge from Hendrik. Wins it back. Germany back in possession. Pop. Lifts it in behind for Clara Buhl. She's going to come back on herself, and Montoya cuts that out. A foot race between Venegas and Brand. Brand kicks it off in fear of getting clotted.
Venegas was always going to slide in there. It was always going to slide in there. A minute and a half to go. Colombia. The crowd are loving it. The crowd are absolutely loving it.
They're definitely behind the nation here. The Colombian fans. Very vibrantly dressed, of course, in their yellow, blue and red.
Out. Again, a bit of afters, bit of off the ball there between both players, Oberdorf and...
Oh, that's wonderful from Clara Buhl. Still going on as she slipped over. Falls to Hegel. Pop heads towards goal and claimed well by Perez.
And she's going to take her time to release this ball from her arms.
Yeah.
Again, Colombia seeing it out to the end of the half. Big half for them. They've looked really, really good.
Yeah, they've played well. They've played really well.
Perez goes long for it, looking for Ramirez. Finds Ramirez. And Ramirez does really well to be a man. Now can she get... She can do also... That's a poor pass there.
Linda Caicedo. Inside to the number 5, Boyeda. Venegas. Switch of the play. Flicked in behind by the number 7, Arias. Looking for Andrade, headed out by Dorsoon.
Chance for Colombia here. Like probably the last chance of the half we're going to get.
Yeah.
You never know. Colombian
fans are loving it. I know I've mentioned it a few times now, but
it will be very, it's
fantastic.
Intimidating. It's intimidating. Usman on the corner. Chance for Colombia at the very end of the half. Last kick of the game, most probably. Last kick of the match.
Ball on the keeper, punched away by Merla Frums.
And
I think now
that with Hart.
Foul has been given.
No, foul, yes.
Frums there, I think she may have been pushed by Usman.
Yeah.
No, sorry. It was Ramirez.
Flying in on the keeper. Clattered into it again, showing the intent that Colombia had.
I think it was Daniela Arias, actually. Who knows? Anyway, there is the call to the half. Still all square. No goals for either side here. It's 0 Germany 0, Colombia 0. At half time, neither side managing to break the deadlock. Pop went closest with her efforts just wide off the mark. Magul obviously had that one where it got stuck in her feet, but yet no goal coming for Germany. As for Colombia, well, they've had a few chances. Ramirez could have fed through Andrade. Unfortunately for her, though, tried to go for the shot, didn't really spot the run of Andrade. But overall, a really, really solid performance from both sides so far. Colombia have done well to keep Germany honest. Germany keep applying the pressure, but can't quite find the breakthrough. Overall, as I say, though, Germany playing the better stuff. They're starting to find their stride, moving the ball nicely. I think Brand and Boule need to be getting in the game more. We've seen a lot of Magul, and she's done all right. But I think if you can get Brand and Boule into the game more, you definitely that's definitely very dangerous. But yeah, Pop also involved quite a lot, but not really in the box. Only one chance in the box, and she missed that, so not ideal. But yeah, still a decent half for Germany. They'll be hoping to push on. I think, of course, we've got to remember that Colombia is a difficult opponent. They are a good side. As much as we haven't spoken about them much so far, they did play really well in that first game, and you would expect them to get through this game and then, well, offer some sort of challenge to the whoever finishes top of Group F. Depending on where everyone finishes, of course. But yeah, for me, Colombia, they've been second best in this match. Germany are the better side. But Colombia definitely can come back into this. They're not out of this at all. Obviously, no goals scored either way yet. So they can get a goal, potentially against the run of play, or quickly in the second half if they can take a stranglehold of this game. They've not looked bad. They've had chances. I think Caicedo struggled a little bit, not really able to cut inside. Hoof has had her fairly covered off. Ramirez, been involved a lot, committed a lot of fouls, also been fouled a lot, and I think that's the nature of her play. She's quite aggressive. She will get stuck in. She'll give as good as she gets in these games. But yeah, very good player. And then with the right winger as well, Andrade involved a lot, and Usme. But I think Colombia could score. I really do. They've not looked horrendous in this game so far, and I wouldn't say that Germany have been superior by much, but definitely the better side, Germany. It's just a matter of when they're going to score, I would say. But maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Colombia haven't looked bad. There's every chance they could just hold on in this game. But yeah. In terms of the second half coming up in around 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to be a good one. I think we'll start to see Germany attack with a bit more confidence. I think they'll be instructed by Vas Tecklenburg to attack a little more. And yeah, Colombia, I mean they'll be keen to keep it as it is at the moment. They've played some really, really nice stuff and kept Germany honest. But yeah, been a good first half, good first 45 minutes. Hopefully it can improve, though. Hopefully we can see a little bit more from both sides. But yeah, be interesting to see whether either side can find a route to goal. If you don't mind, I will also take a couple minutes so you can give your thoughts on the first half. But yeah,
it was
back in a minute.
Alright. He weren't the let me get the thing up. But yeah, no, it wasn't the greatest half foot I've ever watched. But it was alright. It was alright. I think Colombia just did what they had to do. They defended well. They were physical. They were rough. They didn't let Germany have a minute's peace. You know, they were constantly. As soon as Germany got on the ball, that was it. You know, there's a Colombia player through the back of them, or putting them under pressure, or causing them a problem, or tripping them up, or doing something to them. You know, it was a very, very physical game. It has been a very physical game. Colombia are defending very, very strongly. Yeah, being trying to get first to the ball, winning every tackle, not letting Germany have a sniff really. I mean, the one big opportunity for Germany was Lena McGill's chance, which she missed kicked, just kicked the air and the ball got stuck in her feet and she lost it. That was a big opportunity. She lost that one. Sorry. Yeah, she lost that one, and to be honest, apart from that, we haven't seen much more from Germany. Colombia, as I said, most of their games about defence haven't really got forward too much, but when they do, they are going to cause problems. As we said, Linda Caicedo, Ramirez, been very physical, very dangerous up front. Usme has looked strong as well. They are backing away from this Colombia. They are going to push Germany all the way. And they're not at a moment's rest. And I think we've got a really interesting second half going to unfold here. Because you've got a Colombia side which are giving it everything to make sure they get a point, at least a point today. Whereas a Germany side who, if they win, will be through. It's a really, really exciting game. It's been set first half in terms of actual clear-cut chances and in terms of goal threat. Not much happened. Pretty boring. In terms of the football played, there wasn't much football played because Colombia have just been everywhere. As soon as Germany got on the ball, they're pressed down. Germany can't play nice football. They can't play pretty football because they're getting bundled over and tackled and fouled and kicked. It's going to be interesting to see how this game transpires in terms of the second half. Hang on, what Matteo said. Can only be careful with the heavy tackles. Remember, they got the Northern Ireland game cancelled. They need to be very careful. Yeah, obviously that was a concern, and I do find that very interesting. Obviously, as you say, they got that cancelled. They are a very physical team. They are played to be very physical. I mean, it says it all. Last game, their manager got sent off. I'm not saying he was physical. He didn't fight anyone, but they are a physical side. As you say, they did get that Northern Ireland game cancelled. I don't think they'll cancel this one if they're getting too physical, because it isn't a friendly, but it's definitely something to be aware of. They haven't picked up a single card yet, despite throwing players around and pushing them over and kicking them and injuring them. They've got to be careful, because if not, they will start to get booked, will start to get sent off, and then they'll be in a spot of bother. But the problem is it works. It's very smart. It does work, but obviously it's not. It's not a nice way to play football. It's not a pretty way to play football. It's not It's probably a bit unsportsmanlike in terms of a way to play football, but it does work. And if they want to get the job done, they want to win games. They're going to keep up with this kind of physical, aggressive tactic of just whenever a player touches the ball, you go through the back of them.
Roy Keane would love it.
Yeah, you're right. The ref's barely seen the off-the-ball fouls. The amount of times Alexander Pot's been barrelled into whenever she's got the ball, just randomly off the ball.
It's a fascinating difference between technical and physical ways to play the game. Obviously, Germany have looked really good on the ball, and there's been some nice link-ups, but Colombia a bit more used to that aggressive. They're a bit more aggressive in their nature. Obviously, like to go for those tactical little fouls. Those just annoy the opposition when the ref's not paying much attention.
I don't really know. I don't. I like physical teams. I think physicality is a key part of the sport, but there's getting to a point. It's a line that's be drawn. Like when poor Alexander.
Of course, there's got to be fouls. That's why there's rules. But
yeah, but like Alexander Potts was just. It's a weird one. I think
it's not on them to tone down their game. It's on the ref to call that.
It was got to be. Yeah, and and obviously it creates a knock-on effect. If you start sending them off, then they're going to tone down their game. Not have any players left on the pitch.
Yeah.
But like Aslan Pot was just walking around, and the left centre half just barrels into her side and knocks her over for no reason. Nowhere near the ball.
Well, no, that one I think they were expecting the ball over the top, and so she was trying to get that advantage by just shoving her the other way.
I know, but like the ball, you take the incident by itself. The ball's at the right back. It's a weird one. I don't know. I get they want to play physical, but I don't think it's a very nice side of the game. And I mean, it has stopped Germany getting the ball down. It's working, but eventually, if they do get caught up for it, if the physicality does drop a little bit, then I think Germany will get the ball down and cause them a lot of problems. I think that is Colombia's problem, is that if they don't have that physicality, what else do they have?
Yeah.
Because today, if they weren't, just barreling into people and fouling them and kicking the life out of them, then Germany probably would have played it around them and scored 2 or 3 goals. So it'd be interesting to see what's going to happen in the second half, whether they're going to start picking up loads of cards, whether they'll tone it down, or whether everyone's going to keep fighting each other. Either way, it'll be interesting.
I was going to say, it should be a good game regardless. I think the game might start to open up more. Well, maybe not. Colombia might just keep attacking everyone. But I think Germany will go for it a bit more. Because they'll have less to lose as the game goes on. Because if it's only a point, obviously in knockout style football, in tournament football, every point is crucial. But they could probably sacrifice 1 if they wanted to go for a goal. But because if they get the 3, they're through. Either way, they shouldn't concede. They should be fine in that regard. But I don't know, because obviously Colombia do have some really talented players. Linda Caicedo is an incredible talent.
And
they've got to get on the ball more. When she's got on the ball, Hoof's had her tightly marked every single time. She needs to be able to cut inside a bit more. So I don't know. How do you orchestrate that? How do you get a player on the ball more?
I think it starts with just the generic. Colombia needs to be on the ball more. Because the moment they do get the ball, the way they win the ball is going through someone, and then obviously that's either a foul or the ball just they won't get possession of the ball. They'll win the ball, they'll take the ball off them. They won't necessarily win the ball. So if they can get on the ball, then they need to get to the star players, and then once you get Caicedo on the ball,
I was going to say they seem to have the same problem as a lot of teams of. It's when you've got one star player, it's very difficult for them to actually be a star player because the opposition will know exactly what they've got to do to mark them. So that it's almost a curse that everyone knows how good Linda Caicedo is.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be marking her. But
that should give opportunities to the other players to get involved.
Potentially, I mean, Hoof has been very tight to her, touch tight pretty much all the time. If she keeps up like that, it's difficult for Caicedo to actually do anything. But equally, if she spins her, if she beats Hoof, then
she's in.
She's in.
But interesting half coming up, I think. I'm intrigued to see how it's going to play out because if Colombia's in terms of defensive stature that sticks up, it'll be interesting how long they can last against Germany. If they start going for it more, gaps open up, should be an open throw-free game. If Germany don't raise the standard and Colombia do, could have an upset on the cards.
Yeah.
So that'll be intriguing to see what happens from here on in. Either way, but I think no matter what this result is today, both teams should get through pretty easily. Germany should beat South Korea on Thursday, and Colombia should also beat Morocco on Thursday. So realistically, this game's kind of just a bit of a safety net, really, because you want to qualify as quickly as possible. You want to make sure you give yourself the best chance in case there's any, weird inconsistancies or something random happens.
Yeah.
Like Linda Caicedo gets injured or something. But they want to be prepared for all eventualities. But realistically, this game doesn't really mean too much.
Well, yeah. If they can win it would. Or if they draw, that means they've only got a draw on Thursday to get through. So that helps them in that regard. But yeah. Players now making their way out of the tunnel. What do we expect from this second half then?
I think despite the different kind of outcomes we've talked about, I think it's the same one. I think a very physical and defensive Colombia side trying to hold on for another 45 minutes against the Germany side who can't really do much with the ball and can't get the ball down.
Yeah.
But frustration will start to kick in for Germany. That will be Colombia's chance.
Okay.
But that's if Colombia can hold on, obviously. There's a change for the Germany as well.
For the Germany. The Germany are bringing on Nusken for the number 23. I believe that's a defensive change then. So Dorsoon, we saw her struggling, had to strap up her thigh. Potentially that issue will... Well, it is the end of her game. Potentially that issue has become exacerbated. And it's Nusken on in her place. So the one change for Germany. No changes for Colombia. But we'll see a change in the scoreline in the second half. Well, we'll find out over the next 45 minutes. Please do join us for this 45. Get involved in the live chat. Keep us entertained. Keep it full. And yeah, with whatever messages you want. Anyway, we're about to get started here in Sydney for the second half of Germany versus Colombia. I think it'll be Colombia to get us underway. It is indeed. Now, I think the wingers have swapped sides. That looks like Linda Caicedo on the right-hand side. Ramirez knocks it back, and it is going to be the change in wings, which Colombia get us started for the second half. Instantly, they tried to play the ball across to Linda Caicedo. Didn't quite come off.
No. And now Germany have the ball back. But yes, yeah, Colombia need to have more of the ball to win the game.
Goes long, looking for Pop. Pop, closely marked by Carabali. And then falls
on the ground.
That's not Carabali's fault though. Overdorf. Now Hoof. Oh, poor pass, but nobody was close enough to come and nick the ball off her. Here is Mella Froms. Hendrick. Bringing that ball forwards now, Hendrick. The Brits. Now back to Hendrick. And it's with the number 20. That is Magul, who's dropping in deep here to get the ball. Lena Oberdorf gets past someone and then draws the foul from Andrade. Hi, I've got breaking news. What is the breaking news, Matthew?
Oh.
I'm excited for this.
I like breaking news. As long as it's good news.
Especially better not to be disappointing.
No, I think it's too big. Spotify offers us a deal.
Hopefully. That would be good. They haven't told us about it.
No. Tom Massey. He's our media correspondent.
Agent. Ball forwards. Pop. Magul.
Great drive.
Brought down. And so the big news. Harry Kane is close to joining Bayern. Tottenham are now using him in a swap deal for Tell. That'd be a big pick-up for Tottenham. Matthias Tell.
Does Ted have any ambition in his life?
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Ambition is moving to Tottenham over Bayern, though. He'll start, surely.
Yeah, but what are we going to do? Win what? Nothing.
You don't know.
No.
And what's the Colour Revolution, mate? Aussie Rolls.
More chance of a
Oberdorf.
Rob Edwards revolution.
Hope so.
Winning things.
Not a revolution, mate, an evolution.
That's the one.
Moving from a championship promoted side to a Champions League side.
When will Tottenham ever win anything?
2048.
Called it here, go first, guys.
Okay.
2048.
Cleared away by Carabali. Hoof. De Brits moves it out wide. Tries to put the ball into the box there. Bool, but it's blocked by Carabali. Kane was saying England. I don't think it will, Chelsea fan. Man United have just signed Rasmus Højlund. It's not been announced yet, but the deal is apparently done, according to Fabrizio.
I'm dubious about that one.
70 million euros, isn't it?
I'm really dubious about that one now. I've had the price tag.
Nah, it's a good transfer, though. Good
He
sign.
is, but is he really up there with Haaland? And
Not yet, but he could be.
he could be. Kane gone. It's going to be weird now, Harry Kane in the Premier League.
And now there's not going to be any expensive strikers on FPL. There's just Haaland at 14 mil. Then the next most expensive is, I believe, Jesus at 8 mil.
Wow.
Or Watkins at 8 mil.
That's a FPL first.
Well, exactly. FPL's got a weird thing now because they've not included people like Salah as forwards, which doesn't make any sense. They should.
Because when doesn't Salah ever played midfield?
I know. They've got a weird situation. Well, what I mean is if you put all the wingers as forwards, then what midfielders are? There's like DMs. Nobody wants a DM.
Yeah, get me a Sandro Tonali.
Yeah, exactly. Mind you, there are obviously centre mids who do bits. And attacking midfielders as well. You can throw in there. But yeah.
I want John Lundstrom. Sure, he's in it. Oh, no, he's not. He's at Rangers, isn't he?
Yeah. I think DM should be a role on FPL. I think you should, like a separate position. You have to have a DM. And there's like all the DMs in the league.
But would their points be scored differently to everyone else's?
Yeah, or you bring in points that make DMs useful.
Yeah.
So like defensive actions.
Like UCL do, like tackles.
Yeah, but I don't want balls recovered.
Every 5 balls you recover, you get a point.
Yeah, no. You just pick whatever team love to. You just go against whatever team love to go long.
Pick John Stones because he's still a defender on the game, but he's probably gonna play defensive midfield. UCL fancy pick already. Oh, caught out defensively here.
Ramirez.
As you can tell, nothing's happened in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Can she find Linda Caicedo? Now she does. Caicedo. The touch is a little heavy. Has kept it on.
She let herself down.
She's annoyed there. Smashes the ball into the sideboard.
Germany's centre half down in the area as well. Don't really know what happened there.
Ramirez.
Hoof. Absolutely
Lovely from Andrade to send it around Hoof. Nice footwork. Finds Ramirez. He turns, manages to shift it across to Caicedo. She wants to touch it forwards, then be able to shoot and get around McGill, but Hagel, sorry. But yeah.
You were right, as Ramirez. He just ran, it didn't run into the defender stopped in front of her, and she wanted to run forwards to try and get on the end of
Hoof. Brand. Back to Brand. That's a lovely ball through. Puts it into the box, headed away by Carabali. Hoof, though, sorry, Brand coming in from off the pitch. Cannot be. I don't know how that would be onside.
No.
But it's
Ramirez used her body well, and now here come Colombia. It's a 2-on-3. She's boxed herself
Ramirez.
In. She went the wrong way.
Oh, she's still going.
Still going.
Corner. Yeah. Put out of play. Poked out of play there.
Brilliant response from Colombia.
By Ervedorf. I think Tottenham will be better with Kane. He's in the profile that suits Ange's playstyle. Yeah, I said this in the preview. I actually think Richarlison will do really well.
Also, that's a really good amount of money to get for
him.
Yeah, the amount of money, whatever sum of money you get, it's going to be decent.
And yeah, as Matthew says, Kane drops in the midfield too much, exactly. But yeah. Anyway, Caicedo. Number 11 puts into the box for Colombia. Here is Venega. Falls to Linda Caicedo. She picks up the ball. Oh, that's fantastic footwork. Oh, Linda Caicedo.
Oh, no.
What an effort. The footwork from Caicedo. She takes it past 2. She cuts inside and bends it top corner for Colombia. That was beautiful from Caicedo. And as Matteo says in chat, Jesus, this Linda Caicedo is frickin' sauce.
Stop it.
That was amazing from Linda Caicedo. And the Colombian players dancing with the Colombia fans and
high fives around.
That's not the players, it's the fans high-fiving Caicedo.
That's brilliant to see the fans play. The players surrounding fans. I thought this.
Negas took a shot, blocked by her own player. Falls to Caicedo. This is a lovely bit of skill. Cuts inside.
Wow.
That is a perfect finish. Pinpoint perfect finish. Linda Caicedo, take a bow, balling out on football's biggest stage. What an effort.
Goal of the tournament. Goal of the tournament.
So
what
far,
a
100%.
Oh, the way that hits. Oh, the standing manager's gone mental because he doesn't know what to do. He's like, what am I doing? He's here.
As it stands, Colombia will be all but through into the knockouts of the World Cup.
Pressure on Germany now. They'll probably beat South Korea 7-0 next week. That'll be fun. But the pressure's on Germany. And she's coming. Oh no! I thought she's coming off.
So celebrating
is well chuffed
with Angelo Magalet.
I was like, Linda Caicedo's expression has not changed since she's
so composed.
She didn't smile once. She celebrated obviously, but she did not smile once. She's
but
so
the Colombia
focused.
fans are ecstatic. A change on the wings. They swapped him around, and now a change of personnel in the wide areas. Andrade off, Santos on for Colombia. So in response to that goal, they've made their first change.
What makes this even more difficult for Germany is Colombia now have something to defend.
Only 18, isn't she? Also, she's a Barca player. No, she is a Real Madrid player.
Yeah, but she's only 18.
But only 18. Is the first player to score in 3 World Cups in 12 months. Obviously, scored in the U17 and U20 Women's World Cup.
She scored 2 goals.
And now has scored
in this one.
In the full Women's World Cup.
Twice?
Yeah. 1 more goal and she's top scorer. Balling from Germany, looking for Pop. Speaking of looking for top scorers. Alexandra Pop, that ball was not far away from her.
He did take a little touch off Carabali.
Yeah. But what a goal from Linda Caicedo.
And against the odds as well. Again, Colombia are a very good side, but Germany, obviously, World Cup champions twice or 3 times, I believe, and obviously Euro finalists last year are better. They are just a superior team. But this Colombia side have matched them today, if not bettered them. Yeah. And they've been brilliant. I mean, what a goal.
Kicks it out Santos.
Very clever that from Santos there. To kick it twice and kick it into the crowd. Because those Colombian fans are not giving that ball back.
They've been brilliant, the Colombia fans. In their vibrant yellow on that far side. But yeah. Santos. We also massively disrespect Colombia now in the preview. We said they wouldn't get out the groups.
I mean, whoever pointed it out to us, hat off to you. Because you were bang on. I think I said they would come last in the group. No, I think they sent them through though. There's no
I can't remember. I think you might put South Korea through because of G.
Maybe.
G hindsight isn't a great choice.
Yeah, I did do that because I love G.
G is great to be fair.
Long ball. There's a foul there.
Looking for Ramirez.
This is really clever from Colombia.
Yeah.
And boy, they've sort of, and the first card of the game, you will not believe this goes to Germany.
Wow.
And goes to
Lena Ervedorf.
I can see why it's gone to Ervedorf.
She's frustrated in this game. But yeah, Germany.
Wow.
They're
behind in this
game.
Morocco
she didn't need to do that. She's falling into Colombia's trap there. She decided to go and kick Santos.
Wants the card. She got the card.
Immediately protesting for a yellow card. But yeah, Germany not at the races today. Colombia have been excellent.
But yeah, by the way, they've swapped. What's her face? Obviously, Caicedo scored from this left hand side. They
swapped them back.
Put her back on us. But why bring on Santos? She's here again. She's calling somebody.
Tries to fuck out Santos.
And I think
sorry.
I think she's actually more annoyed with herself that she didn't really read where the ball was going.
Yeah.
But Colombia are in control here, really. I mean, we got to off.
Caicedo is having a fantastic game.
Usme couldn't quite get there. Yeah, Usme just more annoyed with herself.
Germany in the World Cup these days. Germany in general, just like
in
since
the mud.
All of their teams, like even their U20, was it U20s? Yeah, U21. Sorry.
If someone hop in during the U21's game against them, German fans.
It was England, Germany, and we had a German fan joining. It's just like, this is horrendous, isn't it?
All our sides are rubbish.
The men's team's bad, even the women's team, which has been successful in recent years, obviously reaching the Euros final, now losing to Colombia.
Won the World Cup back to back, didn't they?
Ball in Carabali. What, Germany?
Yeah. I thought they won it in 03 and 07.
Potentially, yeah. 100%. I know the US won it 15 and 19.
And it was Netherlands before that, or France?
I don't think Netherlands got one.
Was it France in 11?
Should we just look?
And I thought it was Germany in 07 and 03. If I'm right, then that's ball knowledge. It might be Germany 03 and 11. No one might not have gone back to back. But just over half an hour here for Colombia to hold on to a historic win.
It was... So US, Japan won it 2011, Germany won it 03 and 07, US won it 99, and Norway 95, and US 1991.
So Japan were the one in between the Germany back-to-back and the USA back-to-back.
So will they do it? Will Japan win again?
Maybe. They would have seen the six... We've seen 3 different only 3 winners.
No, Norway won it.
No, in 6 years. In 6 years. In terms of like the last 6 World Cups would have been 2 Germany, 2 Japan, 2...
Oh, if they won it this year, yeah.
Or
even so, USA won 1999.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Foul there from Boule on Caicedo. She's caused so many problems. She's magical. Absolutely magical football.
Might have to cop a Colombia shirt with Linda Caicedo on the back.
Very bright future ahead of her. I'm sure obviously she's at Real Madrid at the moment. I'm sure she'll either end up in the WSL or for one of the top sides in the Champions League. In Europe.
Not Real Madrid? No, they've not been massive in recent years but you'd imagine they're going to invest in that team more.
Probably,
they've brought Linda Caicedo in.
I mean, if not, the likes of PSG, Lyon, Wolfsburg, Chelsea, I'm sure would definitely think about taking her.
Of course.
I mean, if she was to transfer, I'd like to think she'd break the transfer record.
Yeah. I mean, Alessia Russo would have broken that if she was going for a fee this summer, you'd imagine.
Kira Walsh was what? Wasn't she 150 grand?
Who do we think will be the next? No, 400k.
400 grand.
Who do we think will be the next one?
Oh yeah, she broke
next transfer.
the old record was 150 grand.
Pernilla Harder, I think.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Who would break it? I'm trying to think.
Ball in, cleared away. You got to imagine there'd be a younger player at a good side.
Oh.
Pop, takes aim, and over the bar.
No, he's on the pop. I think she's going anywhere. So it could be Linda Caicedo.
If someone goes and buys her.
Yeah. If not... don't really know. It's an interesting...
I'm always confused, by the way, why? If you're someone like Bournemouth...
I know, I think Bournemouth always to go to. God.
Why you don't just invest loads of money into women's football? Because you, for a fraction of what you need to invest in the men's game, you can invest in the women's game, and you would have a team that could easily be one of the best. And as the profile of the game grows, it's exactly what Aston Villa are doing, and it's so smart.
Because they're flying now. I honestly think Aston Villa could be up there with City, United, Arsenal,
and
Chelsea.
You could pay the players more than anyone else because you'd have a much bigger budget. I don't get why nobody does that. Because women's football is only going to grow in popularity, and if you can build a team that's winning Champions League, Bournemouth aren't going to win a Champions League anytime soon. But the women's team, I don't even know if Bournemouth have a women's team.
Probably so.
Let alone being able to invest in it. But
Villa, I think Villa will be right up there. I think it could be a 5-8 fight for the WSL. Yeah, bringing in Van Domselaar this year. Already brought in like the likes of Jordan Nobbs and what's her name, Rachel Daly last year. It'd be interesting to see.
That's a good little side.
Yeah. Problem is, obviously, there's only 12 teams, only 2 spots get Europe, 3 spots get Europe, so it's very hard to get into Europe.
Yeah, well, the European competition is still
But
very small.
Flicked on, it's just over the head.
Hopefully, as more nations start to create women's leagues and they start to become professional, hopefully we start to see more and more entrance to the Champions League.
Arias, a lot of words to whisper into her goalkeeper's ear. Don't know what she's saying that no one else can hear.
I reckon she's whispering the entire song, all the lyrics of George Michael's Careless Whisper.
I'm sure she is. In English or in Colombian?
Yeah,
not Colombian, you know what I mean.
In Colombian. In Greek hieroglyphics. No, probably English. Imagine Ousmane Dembele and Naby Keita versus Colombia team. They would not even have an ACL left for these challenges. Yeah.
Ousmane Dembele wouldn't get on the pitch because he'd break something in the warm-up or something.
More like Keita, though.
No, Dembele just like runs and all.
Keita got injured in 40 minutes at Werder Bremen. Just like Werder Bremen got injured in the first half.
Yeah.
Dembele apparently, PSG apparently set trigger his release clause.
Ardagula.
Yeah, he picked up an ACL injury. Horrible for the young lad.
I must be like, what rotten luck.
Well, at least you picked up after you've signed for 100, not before.
I was like, you got your big move, your dream move, your whole career has been waiting for. You know, the move that's going to decide how good you are at football, and you go and get injured for several months as soon as you join. Heartbreaking.
People don't think Tottenham will miss Kane goals. You don't know football, sorry. Well, I think they'll miss, obviously you can't really replace a 30-goal-a-season striker.
They'll sign someone that can at least score 20.
But they can still build a team that's capable of winning. If anything, you don't want one player scoring 30. You don't want that reliance. You want to have a load of players who can score goals. And if they've got Manor Solomon, Heung-min Son, Dejan Kulusevski, Richarlison...
I think Solomon's a weird one.
Matthias Tell.
I mean, yeah, if they bring
Solomon?
Tell, I don't know why they bought Solomon.
I think he's a really good player.
He is, but if they want to win things, he's not.
Why not?
I just don't think he's very good. I'll have to see him outside of Fulham shirt, because Fulham are very a hit and miss.
I thought he did really well for Fulham. I think he's a really exciting player. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Apparently they want Tell according to Matteo. I'm intrigued by that because
I think Tell
where does he fit in? Because you've now got 3 left wingers.
I think Tell will be absolutely delusional.
No, I don't think it would be. Fantastic start. It's a fantastic opportunity to start for a team that used to be in Europe.
Used to be in Europe.
It's not been in Europe this year, have they?
They had 1 year out. This next season coming is their year out.
Well, their conference. They had Conference League as well.
Well, last year they had the Champions League.
Yeah, and they lost to AC Milan in the round 16.
That's so bad. They're hilarious.
Well, they got to the semis.
I'm not saying this just because it's Tottenham.
Balling behind.
I honestly don't think they're going to do very well next year.
I think Postecoglou's really good, so I think they will.
I don't.
Oberdorf.
I don't know.
I think Arsenal will miss Xhaka more than people think. Brand tries to get it to boom.
Sorry, I wonder what was going on there.
Anyway, predictions coming next week. Not next week. Week after, I think. No, that is next.
How many likes we get on the away kits?
No, there'll be one in between. Well, we were on. I think it's still on 10 likes.
Oh, so we are on away kits.
No, I think it's on 9. Sorry, I meant.
What a shame.
Might be an away kits podcast out on Wednesday. We don't know yet.
Maybe.
If you want to see that, leave a like on our most recent podcast episode. We ranked all the home kits.
You don't want to see that. Don't like it.
1 like away.
That ball went out. Yes, it did. Good call. From the lines, woman on the
That'll get 10th like an hour after record, whatever else we do.
Oh, yeah. Is it still on 9?
Yep.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'll be furious.
What, you really want to rank the away kits?
No, I mean, if we record something and then someone else goes and likes it. Oh, that was a weird... Why have we got... I don't know what... We've just watched the full official...
In my opinion, Arsenal's being overhyped. Exactly. I think their midfield is really horrible. I don't think a Havertz, Odegaard, right midfield is balanced enough. So I think they might have a season... A negative season.
Honestly, and again, I'm not... I think they were really good last year at the start of it, but they were made to look a lot better by the fact that Tottenham, Chelsea, City didn't really... Liverpool, none of them turned up.
I also think United might drop as well. So I think they're a really good side, and I think they'll be definitely held up by the fact they've got Onana. That's a game changer for me. But I don't know. They had too many weird games. I know they've definitely improved their side. I just don't know.
They have, but...
They didn't... Sometimes... I mean, they lost 7-0 to Liverpool last season.
But I also think... And they lost 6-3 to City. I think Chelsea, Liverpool, even teams like Brighton... and Villa could come swinging fast.
I'm interested in Newcastle, whether they can keep up their performance. Because again, I also think if Liverpool were at their best, if Chelsea were actually half decent, and if Tottenham didn't have to fall off a cliff,
if you have City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, that's your top 4. Then you have a fight between United, Tottenham, Villa, Brighton, Newcastle for Europe.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating.
I think Fulham are going to be relegated.
Anyway, look out for that in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
10 days.
Yeah. So now we have 23. But again, since the goal, nothing has happened.
We could have predictions this week, to be fair.
Because Colombia are just backs against the wall defending. Germany can't cut through. So it's kind of just the ball's just sat in this middle area of the pitch. But Germany, they might get through here. No, because they're all smashed out of play. That's what I'm saying. But Germany just can't get anyone in the goal. But Colombia are in no hurry to push forwards.
Yeah.
So the furthest back the ball goes is Germany's centre halves. The furthest it gets forward is Colombia's centre halves.
Headed away. Actually, sprinting to that is Santos, and she's won the ball. To be fair.
Advantage waved on for Colombia.
22 minutes to play. Ball in behind for Colombia. Ramirez isn't going to get that.
She's trying to bring it down rather than take it into a stride.
Now it falls to Caicedo. What can Linda Caicedo do?
What a touch, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Santos loses it. Ramirez
Gets,
shoves the ball out the way.
that was a hand in the face of Ramirez, but it's been given the other way.
Well, I think Ramirez might have done something before that.
Probably.
It is Ramirez. Well, she's got a handful of her shirt and is basically just hugging her. So when the Brit shoves her off, the rest like, come on. You literally had a handful of her shirt. Germany just knocking the ball out. They're trying to find a way through. They do not know what to do.
Yeah. Matt is saying some people don't take into account how they will balance Prem, Champions League, FA Cup with this team. Arsenal have no depth to balance the UCL with Prem. It's them extra games that destroy you.
I mean, they couldn't even balance the Europa League. Oh, that is a free kick
Are
on
they
the
the perfect
edge.
sort of cup team, though? Could they make a run at the Champions League?
No.
Why not?
I don't think... I look at the mentality of the squad. It dropped halfway through the season. I think if you need them to turn up on a Champions League night, that is rough. I don't think... Because you look at some managers and just go there. You either have managers that can do it all. I don't see Arteta as a knockout manager.
Okay.
Because for me, managers are either one or the other, or they're both. Like, this one is Pep and Ancelotti are both.
Yeah.
Whereas Tuchel's more of your knockout manager, Arteta's more your league campaign manager, even though they threw it away.
Yeah.
I don't know, I question the mentality of the Arsenal squad, especially after last year. You know, how you throw out an entire wing that far ahead is ridiculous.
Chelsea fans saying Chelsea vs Fulham 1-1 incoming.
I really hope not. They're rubbish.
We will, we're watching that tonight.
Yeah.
Quarter to 8 kickoff.
Big chance for Germany,
Half
by the
7
way.
kickoff, I think, maybe.
Yeah. Alexander
Pop over this. Chance for Germany to draw level in this.
Might find it hard to get it up and over the wall, but she's got to get it on target. And she's done the opposite. That is...
She got it up. She got it very up.
Conversion.
And it's 2 up. Too high. Over the bar. But yeah.
Very high. She's got under it again. Since so many shots and free kicks, so the player's just got under the ball. It's gone directly up in the air.
Yeah.
She's frustrated with herself.
A lot of interesting
Germany's gone.
friendly games today as well, by the way.
Yeah.
We've got, I think City have got Atleti, Chelsea playing Fulham. They're all like normal times as well.
Yeah, all the summer series going on in America as well.
Liverpool put 4 past Leicester, that's decent. Yeah, Aston Villa Brentford's on later. Forest are playing Eindhoven.
What time's later?
5 o'clock.
In the morning?
No.
Oh. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, the games are all normal time stage, despite the fact they're in the US.
I guess they've moved side, haven't they? Because they've been moved all the way, they've been going all over the US.
They have. Venegas. But yeah, not far away from the season now. They're Man United Dortmund as well at 2 a.m. tomorrow
Where are
morning.
they playing?
I imagine
Asia?
Las Vegas.
Ooh. Very nice.
But yeah, approaching that start of the season now then. Very exciting times. Not long till Prem Predictions is back.
Yes.
Come on. Everyone's favourite series. And yeah. Exciting times.
Yeah, it is.
And back with the regular streams, but not as daily as this tournament has been, of course. But yeah.
18 minutes to go. Germany chasing a goal.
And Community Shield this Sunday. Community Shield
I think that's mental.
in a week. 7 days. 7 days today we'll be preparing for the Community Shield. In fact, before then we'll be live for a Women's World Cup quarter final.
Oh, hooray.
Around this time, and then we'll be having some lunch and then coming back out here for the Community Shield final.
We're that close to each other. I thought the one on the Sunday was early.
Might be. It's quarter finals, so there's 2 games on.
Oh, yeah.
So it depends which one we do. Anyway. Ball forwards for Germany.
Another foul.
And that's a foul.
I don't know how Colombia can complain.
Just tripping them up every time. Daniela Arias having a little... ref having a few words with her. Pop was pointing at her and getting very annoyed. Probably thinking, oh, it's you again. I know, that was Goss. I don't know why she was pointing at Daniela Arias. It's the wrong player.
I think Pop's just angry at everyone. Again.
And now another chance over this free kick. It's Clara Boule on the left hand
They're
side.
taking Pop off this one.
It's also on a different side, so
Yeah.
favouring a different player. What a win for Colombia if they can hold on. Indeed, Chelsea fan, this would be a fantastic win.
They've still got 17 minutes.
Strikes it low.
Tries to go under the
No
wall.
one from Colombia jumped though.
No. Now they're going to try and counter.
Ramirez. Can she get to that ball? She can. And she's driving forwards here with purpose, Ramirez. Ball out. I was going to say ball in, that was not. She's just booted it out.
Very, very far out.
Still maintaining a smile on her face after that one. Apologising to Linda Caicedo, who had charged into the box there. I'm expecting a ball in there. But yeah. Yeah.
16 minutes. Pressure is really mounting for Germany. So as it stands, where do they sit?
So I'll get out the group in.
I'm guessing they'll be second on goal difference.
I believe so, because obviously they won
6-0.
6-0 in the opener. But yeah, let's have a look. So in Group H, Colombia sit top on 6 points, and Germany second on 3 points and +5 goal difference. Morocco third on 3 points and -5 goal difference.
So Morocco
South Korea bottom with no points.
So Morocco need to draw to get a point at Colombia, and how South Korea beat Germany.
Morocco need to beat South Korea. Need to beat Colombia, and hope Germany lose.
But even a point would do. They could draw to. Morocco could draw against Colombia, and Germany lose.
Yeah.
They've got to hope Germany lose basically, and that they get a point.
Or if Morocco win 4-0, then it doesn't matter what happens in the Germany game because they'll jump Colombia. Because they'll be level on goal difference, and then it will go down to presumably either head-to-head, which they'd win, or goal scored, which they'd win, because they'd put loads past Colombia.
But I don't see it's kind of side losing 4-0 to Morocco.
No, I don't see that.
I'm surprised Morocco won today after losing 6-0 to Germany.
I didn't see Philippines conceding 5 and getting a red card against
Norway.
So Colombia may rest, considering they would think they're already through.
Yeah.
Probably not. They'll probably know that they just need to get this result over the line.
And Linda Caicedo's magic. So.
She is, yeah. But yeah, Colombia would just need a point in their final match day.
Oh,
For me, I think Germany will still be fine. Even if they do lose this game, I mean, they could still come back in the final quarter of an hour. Yeah. But even if they do lose this, they should still be fine to get through.
Yeah. I mean, all that separates these two sides is an absolute wonder goal from a wonder kid.
Yeah.
Who is definitely going far.
I mean, either way, they're going to play France or Brazil. they're going to lose.
I don't know.
So to be fair, if it's Colombia, Jamaica, what a round of 16 match that's going to be.
But I still think Colombia give France or Brazil a game.
Yeah, they give them a game.
Because you're telling me, if they're shoving Brazil around like this...
What a big game that they score a lot of goals.
Imagine France trying to shove each other around like this and went with Wendy Renard.
Yeah.
She's not having that. Ramirez tries to push her over, she's going to chase her. Fascinating.
Chelsea fans saying Tottenham should try and get Tony in January. Nah, mate, I want Tony at Chelsea. Matty says Tony's still banned. Tony will be back by January. It's only a 6-month ban from July, June time. Clara Boule trying to help. Julia Brand trying to help Ramirez to her feet. Ramirez has no intention of accepting that help. And lets her player do it instead. Anyway, the free kick just straight into the hands of Merla Frums.
And now here come Germany. That's our sub came off of Germany, I didn't notice that.
Who is she? That is... So Clara Boule came off and was replaced by Anyomi.
Anyomi plays it to... again, it's sloppy from Germany. They can't get the passes together. And it's cut out. I think Colombia, how they play
Venegas under a bit of pressure. And I think she's seen that outload for a Colombian goal kick. Or it might be a throw deep in their own half. I think it is a throw, yeah.
Done really well there.
No, they'd rather have won a goal kick, but...
Yeah. But they'll take the throw. This can go very long down the line, but it can cut out.
Yeah. Anthony McKenzie applauding Colombia in chat.
They played really well.
Yeah.
I knew they were a good side. I thought Germany would probably win comfortably though.
Yeah, I'm going to stick some Colombia flags in chat as a sign of support.
That's a harsh foul. And the card is out from the referee from Honduras. Don't know how it's falling to the number 4.
Arias. I want to say 10.5. Nope, Ospina. Substitute. Just came out.
Ospina Garcia. What a name.
David Ospina?
Wow.
Has to put the Garcia at the end because if not they think that former...
Diana Ospina. Another free kick for Germany.
Former Napoli goalkeeper David Ospina's playing with.
Where's he now?
Probably something up on a beach somewhere.
I want to say Salernitana.
Probably. He is... Al Nazir.
Oh, that's really disappointing.
That is disappointing. David Ospina.
I thought he was a nice bloke.
Well, he's still a nice bloke. He just likes moolah.
That's good. I'm sure he's got plenty now. It's the one that looks like it's been more of a cross than an actual shot, unless they try and
keep the fullback's
catch the keeper out. Now I've played to this player on the right hand side here.
Okay.
They didn't do that.
Ball over the top, headed away. Caicedo then hacks it clear. Hagel would take it out. Hagel falls to Oberdorf, takes a shot, blocks.
They charge everything down.
Ramirez wins it back, falls.
Through that gap goes
to
Brandt.
Brandt. Ramirez, one back by Hoof, falls to the number 10 Santos. No, sorry, number 11 Santos. Here's Santos. God, don't know who the number 10 is, but she's also doing... Oh no, Osme is number 11. Santos is number 10. Ignore that. Espina coming forwards. 10 minutes left here. Who aren't they trying to... Why aren't they trying to cross the pot, trying to play for a physical Colombian team? I don't know. Equally, they can't really win it in the air. Well, actually, Colombia would lose in the air unless they fouled her, in which case it would be fine. Maybe do fill in the box then.
Good theory.
Jack and Harry, do you think we should loan a new DM, or do you, loan our new DM, or do you think he should stay? I think we should give Ugachukwu, give Pochettino a bit of chance with to see Leslie Ugachukwu, see if he's a fan, see if he thinks he can start in the Prem. But
I'll be honest, Poch has really grown on me.
I love him, mate.
When he first arrived, I thought we hired ex-Tottenham here, and he didn't really do too much. I've
been on the Poch train from day one. You can back that. I've been on it. I've been saying he's going to take us to everything.
I think as the season starts to roll in, I hope he pulls up at my station.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it, yeah, mate. All aboard the Poch hype train.
Yeah, I tell you, if we beat Liverpool, I'm getting in first class.
I'm buying a ticket.
Yeah. I'm getting
a rail card,
mate. Get a rail card. I can use all the time.
Family and friends rail.
I'm getting myself a meal and I'm sitting down and enjoying myself and I'm not leaving the train.
Ever?
No.
Unless it crashes into a brick wall.
And I'll get off. It'll keep rolling. All the way to the Premier League.
Hopefully so.
We're not winning the Premier League this year.
But yeah, in terms of Ugachukwu, I would say loan him out because I would rather give Andre Santos the starting minutes this season because I think he is
better.
Not better, but he is older.
Okay.
Wouldn't necessarily say he's better. I think they're both incredible players. I think Ugachukwu's got a higher ceiling, but currently, yeah.
Really? Does he live in a house or a flat? Or
no, neither. He lives in a museum.
Oh, massive ceiling.
Exactly. Great, loads.
8 minutes on the clock, and here come Colombia. They're holding it in the corner. No, they're going to cross it in.
No,
they're going to hold it in the corner. Dummied.
That's
an interesting decision.
To bait her into clearing it away.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, Colombia. The masters of the dark arts.
Arias. She has to just take her time thinking about where she's going to throw this one.
This interim manager is absolutely loving it.
He's the most passionate interim manager in the world. Caicedo is down.
I hope she's alright.
And Germany will use it as a moment to get a drink.
This is worrying. What's happened? Vienna, chance to rest for Germany. Regroup. They do think they knew how to get through. Hopefully she's alright. Water in the grass, whoever that was.
Nice. Making sure the pitch is still good.
Australian winter, I think it's been raining a lot.
The goal was top corner. I only just realised, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, that was a fantastic finish.
It's weird, there doesn't seem to be any visible injury.
Let's have a look. What happens? Oh no, we're seeing the goal.
Magical.
Caicedo.
Stop
It's
it.
just brilliant.
And you know,
So
the footwork, the finish, and then it hits that
Fast footwork.
on the post. I love seeing the interim man's reaction. He just wants anyone to hug him. But it hits the cross section where the post and the crossbar meet, and that is just wow.
What a hero. What an inspiration to all young Colombians watching on. Linda Caicedo.
I feel inspired.
Balling out. Do you?
Sure, right. Yeah, it's a bit weird, this one. She didn't really seem to have any visible injuries. Kind of just fell to the floor.
That Colombian manager though, love. Yeah, mate. Yeah. I love him. He's my favourite character this whole World Cup. Yeah, because he had now 2 World Cup appearances, 2 goals.
Forgotten his name.
Can't remember. Angelo Maguire.
Angelo.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I like the World Cup's going to be Angelo.
Bloke, he's not even supposed to be it.
Interim.
Angelo Marsiglia.
Marsiglia. Angelo Marsiglia. Get a picture of him on the wall.
Just
He can go up there with Ronaldo, Messi and Cruyff.
The 4 heroes of football. Ronaldo, Messi, Cruyff and Angelo Marsiglia.
Your head there. All the other ones
Yeah.
there. Just take a nice little picture of him.
Or one on the sidewalk so we can see him while we're streaming and feel inspired.
Yeah, I still think he's fake.
I don't know who he is. Alright, let's just remember the crowd. And they've gone, do you want to come stand in the box for a bit? And he's like, oh my god, yeah, sure. Colombia won the ball out of the pitch. Ramirez plays it across. How she not reacted to that?
Oh,
That would have been game. That would have been the game.
That would have been the game. Huge
Colombian
chance.
fan, head in her hands, realises the screen is on her, and screams and waves her hands in the air. Ramirez puts the ball in the perfect area.
See it.
Caicedo. Oh no, it took a little touch. Took a little nick on the way
That's why she
through.
didn't read it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a touch.
Just a little touch of Hendricks. Hendricks on her face. She goes, oh no.
It's like a child and you showed them something they like.
She just couldn't get there, Caicedo. Just took a little deflection she wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Well, also wasn't expecting the other player to miss it completely.
No.
Hoof was right there. She also missed
Ball
it.
in from Santos. It falls to Calabate.
Just a tackle there. The Colombian player was so desperate to tackle something. Just tackled the ball.
Tackle thin air. That
Ball
gust
in
of wind
from Calabate.
probably hurt. Ball kept alive. Santos on the turn. It's going to go to Frums.
And now she's going to go along with it. You can imagine there'll be a healthy
Plentiful of added time.
Yeah, plentiful helping.
A solid bit of added time.
A meaty
There's
chunk
a
of added
change.
time.
Readying herself for Germany.
Number 10, is that Lena Schuler? No, Lena Schuler's running the pitch. Missed that challenge as well. Freigang. He plays for Frankfurt.
Oh, it's in! They're in!
In behind! Oh, penalty!
Oh, the keeper's on a
Perez.
mare and it's a Germany penalty in the 87th minute.
And that's a
Perez
yellow
panics. She's panicked.
card. What other option does she have?
And I think it says something that not a single player has complained. They all know what she's
She's
done.
just got to believe in her.
They understand why she's
to
done it.
save the pen. It was Lena Overdorf who managed to get in behind here, just completely unmarked.
Yeah, Carabali gets saved.
Oh no, was there a touch? There was a touch from Pop. Pop was in offside position, I think.
Clatters her out.
Yeah, enough contact for the pen.
She's got defenders covering her.
Did Pop?
That's not Pop.
Schuler.
Yeah.
Did Schuler touch that?
I mean, it's not a red card, by the way, because she's got defenders covering her. Does she need to do that? Did she really need to do that? There's a defender on the line. There's a defender arriving next to her. I feel like she's panicking.
I don't even know if Schuler was in offside position. Anyway, I think a penalty will stand.
Yeah. Whether she knew there was a defender behind her or not, I don't know. But she should have seen her out wide. But the penalty will stand, and it is going to fall
for
on
Germany
the belts
from 12 yards. She's failed to score from open play in this game. Already 2 goals notched up at this
Huge
tournament, and now a
pressure.
chance
Huge pressure for
to
Pop.
level it up for Germany in the 88th minute. This will be against the run of play. This will be unmerited, but a goal nonetheless. Pop from 12 yards. Can she score? Perez in between the sticks. Pop
Taking their time.
steps up. Oh, and just gone down the middle. The keeper couldn't read it. Germany are level. You've got to feel for Colombia in this game. Still time though to find the winner.
They have fought valiantly.
Well,
and
yeah.
this is why we speak about fine margins in football. Because that chance for Linda Caicedo
Yeah.
about a minute ago, an
Could have finished
absolute
this game
sitter,
off.
if she'd noticed it.
But yeah, no, I don't think Sheila did touch it, so
No.
it wouldn't be offside.
And then
Oberdorf.
Oberdorf does really well. Keeper commits.
Keeper thinks she's going for the ball.
Yeah.
Oberdorf takes it around her.
Oberdorf saw
She gets
exactly
the
what
player.
the keeper was going to do. And then Pop straight down the middle. No mistake. Germany
Popped it in the back of the
level.
net.
And you have to feel for Colombia because they have been brilliant today. And to
Yeah.
not come over the win is very harsh. But Germany saved at the death by an 89th minute Alexander Pop penalty.
Wow. Who else? Who
But
else?
as we know this tournament, we are expecting a healthy amount of added time.
You got to feel for Colombia there.
Yeah. Keeper, I understand why
Hard
she's
done
done
by.
that though. And the whole team understood why she did it as well. No one had a go at the ref. No one complained at her.
And Yami
They all understand why she did it.
gets it through
I mean, this would be
to
absolute
Eula Brand, and
free
it's a free kick in a
This
good
would
area.
be- 6 minutes. And momentum shifted. Momentum shifted massively. And now Germany are the ones who look like they're flying towards maybe getting a winner.
6 minutes. Yeah, so they couldn't do the spray there for a moment because the Colombian player was down injured for a second, but yeah, just leaving a
Calabari,
strong
she's had a
chance.
terrible look at a few minutes.
Yeah.
She got absolutely spun for the penalty, and there gets done and has to bring her down.
What happened though? I missed the foul. Lena Oberdorf completely unmarked, burst into the box with the ball. Ball slid through, and yeah, keeper rushes out to try and stop her, obviously, and that causes problems.
Just takes her legs out. She tries to round her.
Only 6 minutes. Wow. Yeah, well, to be fair, we only had the Caicedo injury and a couple of subs that we didn't even notice, so they can't have been too lengthy.
And we had
Just
5
substitutes.
minutes in the first half, so that's 11 minutes between the two of them.
And Yami
Ball in, it's bouncing, it's gone.
cleared away.
Was that handball? Colombia thinks so. Ref doesn't. It's one back. Can Colombia push for a winner? Could Germany use this momentum to get themselves into the lead? Who knows? Who knows? 5 minutes will tell us. Germany throw. 40 attempts on goal for Germany. I don't think they've warranted a point. The second half performance has not warranted a point from Germany. They have been second best.
No. Ball slid through. Ramirez. Caicedo in the box again. Can Ramirez put this into the box?
Oh, I can't believe she missed that chance.
Ramirez. And that's huge from
Up in the
Melafrums.
That chance was it for Caicedo before
Now
the
they can
penalty.
come forward, Germany and Yami. Caicedo giving chase. Pop trying to play out wide. Venegas though in a foot race with
Lost
Schüller.
it.
Schüller's got there.
The pace on Schüller.
Lena Schüller, the substitute, with a burst of energy there. Hoof. Schüller.
Tiring legs for Colombia now. They've held on for 92 minutes valiantly. They've got to hold out for these next 4. They haven't held on to the win. Can they hold on to a point?
Oberdorf. That's a problem now. Germany have that belief and that confidence behind them. Ball lifted into the box. No one will get there. That's going to be a Colombia goal kick.
Again, Calabari down. Halfway through the additional 6.
A point isn't all bad. Are they still second? They would still be second, yeah. That's the thing. This game doesn't really matter as long as they beat Morocco.
Yeah.
But if they had won today, they'd leave themselves in a great position.
But I also think for the mentality.
Because they could have lost to Morocco and still got through.
Not the morality, the morale in the camp to beat Germany on a huge.
Yeah, of course, but they'll still feel that this is a great result.
Brilliant.
Also, this could be the difference between top of the group and coming second, which could be the difference between playing Jamaica or France. But then if Brazil beat Jamaica, it doesn't matter anyway, because you could be playing Brazil or France. So, difficult point either way. So, ultimately, it's not too
We've got some
bad
cracking
for
round of
Colombia.
16 games.
We are. Well, every game's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
We're going to have such a tough choice as to what we watch.
Even England, Canada or England, Nigeria could be a good one.
Yeah. Or Australia. It's the hosts.
Yeah. England and Denmark.
I think that's the only day I've got nailed on because it's England. Every other game, it could be like, well, are we going to watch Sweden and then either USA or Netherlands, or someone else versus USA or Netherlands? Or Portugal, if they beat the US.
You could get Denmark Aussies or Denmark Canada, because we love watching Canada.
Imagine we don't watch England so we can watch Canada.
Should we follow Canada's, story?
We'd have England as well, but we could do two. One day just watch Canada.
If they get to the final, we can say we've watched every single game. We haven't supported them.
We're starting to get more Canadian throughout the whole thing. Like tomorrow I'll start with some maple syrup, then the next day I'll be like, a hat.
And they get to the final, we'll get an actual bloody moose here.
Full kit and a moose.
Just to sit in the corner.
Yeah.
He's just poking his head on hitting
A maple
his
tree.
antlers. They do have antlers, don't they? Yeah.
Imagine a deer without antlers, it's just a horse, isn't it? Donkey.
We'll get a horse and stick antlers to it.
Yeah, cheaper.
Colombia just doing what they need to do.
Australia's get group though, potentially.
Possibly.
Potentially, Matteo. I mean,
There's a chance.
be between them and Nigeria. Join us for that. Not between Canada or Nigeria. We don't know. Join us for that tomorrow. We're live from 11:45. It's 11 o'clock. Stream page is already out. Make sure to go and leave a like and set notification. Ramirez!
Oh, what a block! What a block!
Corner for Colombia. They
Last
scored
chance
from the
of the
last
game.
one of these they had.
And the interim manager's praying. He wants to win. He knows his side deserve the win. Football unites us.
It also divides us sometimes.
And right now there's a big divide between the Colombia and German teams. Oh, look at it. Look at the
Angelo
emotion.
can't believe it. This is his chance to become a manager, fulfill his dream.
Should I give him the full-time job he won today? This is it.
Caicedo off.
They bring on the tallest person in the world.
This is
Yes, they are.
Number 8.
What a game she had, Linda Caicedo. Wonder.
I loved it if Angela came on.
And it's
Colombia. One last chance
and
for
it's
a goal.
Restrepo.
One last chance. The fans watch on. They know how much a goal could mean at this late stage for the tournament.
I mean, they haven't got too much aerial threat, which could be their only problem. But we saw they played a short corner last time. That's how they got the Linda.
Well, no, they played it short and
yeah.
then it bounced around the box and then ended up at Caicedo.
Ball in.
Ball in though.
It's not a bad one. The header.
Oh, it's in! The number 2 for Colombia! What a header! And Colombia have won it at the death here! What a ball! Angelo can't believe it! What a hero!
Vergara with the header, I think. And it's
Oh
not
my
convincing.
God.
It's enough to beat France. She's in tears. And absolute scenes. The Colombia crowd can't believe it.
Manuela Vanegas, the Sociedad left back, heads home in the 96th minute.
Elation for Colombia. That is deserved. They can't believe it. He's got his shirt off. He's mental. I don't know what he's doing. He's gone mental. And it is absolute scenes. Colombia have lit up this tournament and this game. This stadium is bouncing.
Wow, the ball into the box was a peach of a delivery. Unmarked, Vanegas heads home. Frums is furious. Germany have lost.
And it wasn't about the power, it was about the placement. And she's placed it perfectly in the bottom corner. Frums can't get there. She's on the other side of the goal. And Angelo Martigli, something like that.
Yeah.
He goes mental. The interim coach has pulled off the unthinkable.
We thought Germany had been unjustifiably helped out in this game by a penalty. A goal which they wouldn't really have deserved. But in the end, it looks like Colombia will win. It looks like football will win. What a result for Colombia. What a game we've enjoyed this afternoon.
We're on to the 8th minute. Germany are going long.
This morning, actually. I don't know.
Why is this a group stage game? Why is this not a quarter final?
Give me this is the final.
Get Colombia through. Get them
Rematch.
playing Brazil. Wow.
Still fighting on.
They are shocking.
But this sets up a brilliant game between Germany and Morocco on Thursday. Join us there to see the end of the group. Oh, Colombia have a player down in the box. She seems to be in quite a lot of pain. I think she challenged for the ball with Pop
Wow.
in the area. But Colombia, wow. Literal goosebumps right now. What a moment.
I need to breathe. I'm stopped breathing. Wow.
Well, no for Colombia indeed, Chelsea fan.
Linda Caicedo with a wonder goal. Germany, then Colombia. We thought they were harshly robbed of a win by an Alexander Pop penalty. But in the 97th minute, an absolute...
Jesus, that flag got crushed by our teammate and Pop challenging the Pop.
Peach of a header from Venegas. And the Colombia fans cannot believe it. They've got their flags, they've got their shirts in the air, they're bouncing up and
Like
down.
anything they can find in the air.
Yeah, they've got their children in the air. They don't anything they can find.
Yeah, the vibrant support erupts in a chorus of applause. They are very happy. Bunch of
He's thinking, and the interim manager has pulled off a brilliant result here.
This will be the end of...
The stretch is on.
Whose tournament? I think it's the right centre half core.
Carabali.
Yeah, Carabali.
And I mean, obviously, pure elation for Colombia if they get this win across the line, but this is not
Hopefully
great.
Carabali is okay. She's been crucial today. Her chances on Pop, her chances on literally every footballer.
Wow.
Would be useful. Hopefully she's alright.
Wow.
Caicedo pleading with the full official just to end it now. Call the game there because we are into the 10th additional minute of the 6 allotted.
So we have to give Germany their time. Hopefully.
But we've got this injury
right.
now. We had moments before this. We had obviously the goal celebrations.
Yeah.
So yeah. Just play the whistle. Screw the edit time. Yeah, that's what we all want to see.
I mean, what a header! What a header!
Sensational. Congratulations, by the way, to the 30% of people that voted Colombia in chat. Fantastic. Everyone believed. The people that believed in Colombia have been rewarded with a magical performance today.
Wow. And this is a nation unified. The way they set the mood around their camp.
Yeah.
They're a brilliant team. They are a threat to everyone in this tournament. They are a magnificent team with a lot of quality.
This has been brilliant.
They've just got to hold on here. You know.
Carrie, welcome to the stream, singing a song about blowing whistles. Great to see
Thanks,
you, Gary.
Your little cameo at the end.
They are going
to make the change, obviously. Carabali is
into
going to be
the
stretching off here.
11th minute of additional time. How this game is still not done, I do not know.
No. But yeah, no, they can't make a change until Carabali's actually left the field, so they have to wait for it to be lifted off, and then they'll make the change, and then we should see out the rest of this added time.
Yeah.
You know, we are heading to the 12th minute now. 12 minutes. The goal was scored in the 7th.
Just got back from some IKEA shopping.
Oh,
fantastic, Gary. Shame Sweden not playing because that would be fitting, wouldn't it?
That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant timing. Go shopping on Tuesday?
Well, I was going to say Wednesday, but I can have a look.
Maybe Wednesday. Colombia is Linda. You know, these two lads are
Wednesday.
in the crowd. Colombia is Linda. It's a bit harsh on the rest of the team, but it's Ramos who will replace her injured teammate.
But yeah, Sweden on Wednesday. We will not be live for that game because we think that group will probably be done. Italy, South Africa. Italy should win that. But we will instead be live for the very interesting game between Jamaica and Brazil.
Yes, my dark horses. Come on.
Yeah. So group deciders coming up this week. This is the last of match day 2. As it stands, Colombia will be beating Germany 2-1. We'll find out the result once they finally finish adding up all the added time.
Germany are under pressure.
But tomorrow, Canada, Australia. Exciting times.
Yes.
Tuesday, England, the conclusion of their group. Not as exciting. But it's England, so we're going to watch
Yeah.
their final group game. Hopefully we can actually put in a good performance. The player will leave the pitch. Hopefully she is all right for the rest of this tournament. And yeah, it's not too severe a head injury. But yeah. And then Wednesday, Jamaica, Brazil. Thursday is the conclusion of this group. We'll be watching, it's probably South Korea, Germany.
Yeah, it is a concussion sub, by the way.
Will be concussion substitution. Ramos coming on to replace Karabali.
Just don't actually allowed to go on there. But
She'll come on for the final few
heading
minutes.
towards the 14th minute of our time. There shouldn't be too much to be played on from this because she did go down.
It's a 5 back now for Colombia. It's
11 back.
It's a 10, and then Ramirez is just running around up front by herself.
Ball goes out of play. Is that enough for Colombia? Not quite. We're still in play. Germany, why are they throwing it backwards? They've got to go long. Why are they taking their time?
We are into the 14th
minute
minute of additional time, and there we go. Colombia have done it. A crucial win over Germany. A very strong Germany side, let us not forget. A huge victory for the underdogs here. Colombia with a very, very big win.
Wow. Hat off to
Germany
Colombia.
1, Colombia 2. What a game.
Pop has a laugh with Linda Caicedo there. Germany, the pressure's on now for them to get out of the group, but I think they'll know they should beat South Korea convincing. But for Colombia,
This is their moment.
Yeah.
A point in their final game, and they will be playing against the second place
Even
side
so,
in
they
Group
beat
F.
Morocco. They've taken maximum points from their group. They'll top the group and play second in the France-Brazil group, which could be Jamaica. What a moment. 97th minute winner after a Caicedo wonder strike and a pop penalty. What a game. Game of the tournament.
Yeah, what a match. And Colombia take a bow. Linda Caicedo take a bow, the 18-year-old.
And we say this every year.
Strutting her stuff on the world stage.
This is what World Cups are about. The underdogs teams creating stories for themselves.
Colombia finding wonder kids and them doing really well in World Cups.
Beating 2-time World Cup winners in Germany.
Yeah.
What a result. Hat off to Colombia. Enjoy it. They should take maximum points from their group on Thursday.
And then, watching the Jamaica-Brazil game with eager eyes.
But Colombia through to the round of 16.
Yeah. Wow, we should probably do a play of the match, but I don't think there's much point because I think I know what you're going to say.
Do you know what? I'm going to give it to Venegas.
It's just Linda Caicedo though, isn't it?
No, I think defensively though, they were so...
Okay.
Linda Caicedo was brilliant.
If you're going to give it to a defender, you're going to have to give it to Karabali.
She was very good. I think Venegas
everything.
scored, and at left back she was solid.
Of course, yeah.
Pocketed, what's the name? Who plays on the right for Germany?
Boole and Brand.
Yeah.
Rotated around. But yeah, I'm going Linda Caicedo. That was so impressive. Not only the goal, but her overall play. But of course, mainly the goal. That was so incredible. But yeah. I think that's all.
That is all.
We are back.
What a game.
Tomorrow.
Oh, God.
What game is it?
Australia, Canada. Australia, Canada. Whichever one.
Canada versus Australia. Should be a good one. The stream page on the channel now. Make sure to go leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. And yeah, leave a like on today's stream. Leave a like on tomorrow's. Set your reminders. We will be up. They're not too early actually. It's a 11:15 kickoff. But join us there. Should be a very good time. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.